everybody needs love. I understand that. I'm not hating on his love.
But listen, when you take his name off, right? When you take
down there and put her name on it.
When you take your name off, he's gonna have.
What he gonna have to do?
They're gonna put a warrant out for him again.
Well, she can go take care of it for him.
He's gonna have to pay all over again.
Let me tell you something. And then let me tell you something else, Diamond. I'm triggered right now. Everybody know I got issues. People triggering me. Like, now let me tell you what happened last night after that stuff right there. I felt good that I got him. Got a little date that you going to court. I'm on my way to the courthouse. I'm going to handle that. Then last night I was asleep, Diamond. I had went to sleep around 8 o'clock. Y'all know I go to bed around 7. You know, I had to get my beauty rest to keep looking this good at 61. You know what I'm saying? I have to get a certain amount of hours of sleep. You feel me? Now, let me share something with you, Diamond. I was sleeping good. My phone rung. I got a new iPhone. It rings so loud, Diamond. I thought I was in the 3rd grade and the bell was ringing, the tardy bell. It was so loud. I woke up, sat up in the bed, and it was a ninja on my phone asking me, Miss V, could you please do me a favor? Could you come to the train station and pick me up?
Huh?
So I said, have you lost your damn mind? What's wrong with you? So it agitated me so bad because he called me another 3 or 4 times. So guess what I did? I got up at 2:30 in the morning and did a Facebook Live on that ass. Go watch it. Bernetta E. Holly. I can't stand for a man to be asking me for money, asking me for my time, asking me for my pretty kitty. Y'all refer to it as cobbler. Don't ask me for nothing. Make me want to give it to you. But when you start asking, let me tell you something. I shut down. So he kept calling me Diamond. He kept calling me. So I'm a little tired this morning.
So okay, so on TV, you rather him not ask you, you just rather him just put the moves on.
Well, you ain't even got to put the moves on. Put the actions on your own ass, and then maybe I'll be attracted to you. That's what real women like. Okay. We're not a piece of meat that you can pound on when you decide that you want us. No, boo. I'm a piece of work. Y'all know that. I tell the guys when I meet them, I'm a piece of work.
On TV.
Hey, Diamond.
What seeing him triggered you so much?
No, it wasn't seeing him. I was triggered before I saw him because of the messages that were sent in to me by other people that he and I both knew, saying, don't say nothing to me. I hope V don't come say nothing to me because this white T girl is crazy about me. It's been over with us. I don't care nothing about that, but don't send me no threats because then I'm going to address you like I did. And all she did, I addressed them like, excuse me, baby, it's no hard feelings. Me and this man, this is my ex. He's been my ex for over almost 9 years. It's nothing to that nature. I just want to know, why haven't you contacted me and let me know the court date? That's it. Now, because you're out here walking the streets with her, you gonna ditch me? And not even
Okay, but Auntie V, how did he ditch you though?
Because he didn't keep me updated. Let me do this. I'm 61. And I'm a survivor.
So when you bond people out, you supposed to tell them.
Let me share something with y'all. Listen, and you gonna know.
No, ma'am.
Listen.
Okay, but hold on, wait, Auntie V. Hold on, hear me out. Can y'all hear me?
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah. When you sign for a bond, to bond someone out, okay? Yeah. All that information is on your paperwork, Auntie V.
What information?
The court date and stuff. All of that because
I'm telling you, Diamond, he's been to court 3 times. And up here, Connecticut is different from Georgia.
He took the white girl with him.
No, I don't care nothing about the white T girl. Can't say white, can't say white T. Listen, I don't care nothing about that. I'm happy for her. I congratulated them on the video. Get nothing about that, boo. I had a 3-hour date yesterday. I was tired.
You thought about him for 2 hours. You thought about him for 2 of them hours.
Excuse me? Corporate, this is not what you want, baby.
I promise you, Auntie, I respect my elders. I'm not.
It ain't, now, wait a minute. It ain't got to do about your respecting your elders. It's got something to do with respecting yourself.
But he already paid you in them food stamps also.
It ain't about the pay. Be quiet and listen.
Yes, ma'am.
Before you get done. I'll send somebody to do you.
No, ma'am. It's going to be self-defense. I'm sorry.
I ain't talking about fighting. See, that my mind is not there. I was talking about tricking with you and taking your money.
Well, if we speaking on $100, I think it's going to be more than that.
100?
You mad at him over the $100 bond.
Hold up, corporate. I didn't come up here to talk to you.
You didn't. Talk to the host.
Be quiet. Be quiet before I get up in your guts.
I'm sorry. I want to talk to Miss Not Like Me, the CPS.
Okay, well, Diamond asked for me to talk, and it's not your show.
Yes, ma'am.
You just a part of it. A new part of it.
New. I promise you I'm new.
I know it. So I'm gonna break your ass in today.
Oh, you can't cuss.
Don't come for me. Don't come for me.
I got to.
Now, Diamond, this is why. Let me share something with you.
You're wrong.
The topic is, why are so many of us single?
That's the topic.
Well, that's my topic. That's my loppy topic.
Okay, so on TV. Okay, so
the reason so many of us are single, Diamond, because we watch the men get up here and argue and scream and back and forth, and we watch them go to jail. We watch them come out of jail. They the superheroes. We watch them just do all kind of stuff. And I have been in several relationships.
No.
Shut up, corporate, because you're not funny. You're not funny, corporate.
It's not funny. It's not funny, y'all. Stop laughing.
Corporate, you've been up here for a whole hour and a half. I just got up here 10 minutes. You at 37 gifts. I'm at 157. Maybe you should learn.
Let me mute on that note.
Thank you.
What note?
What I want to say is this.
I'm not laughing at you. I'm not laughing at you on TV.
Anything. I got to get to the courthouse, damn it. But let me tell y'all something. Y'all watch for part 2. Watch for part 2. That's all I'm going to say. I'm out here at 61, sexy, sassy, sold out, single, selfish, saved, survivor.
On TV,
I don't argue with men. I say what I say. I mean what I say. And their understanding is not required.
But on TV, I gotta ask you a question.
Yes, ma'am.
I can't believe you saying that.
Corporate, shut up. Diamond, could you mute 39 gifts now?
I don't even know what that means.
Can somebody get me more than 39 so she don't talk about me?
Give him some gifts. Yeah,
it's cool. I don't know what that means, though.
I gotta ask you a question, though.
You gave me 209.
Okay, so you said the topic should be, why are we single? You talking about women? Why are women single?
It's a lady behind me videotaping me, y'all. I get it. I'm a hood celebrity. I gotta tuck it down, damn it. Woo! Let me go. Hold it,
Diamond, where's James at? Hey, how ma'am? What's James?
James at the bottom.
Corporate, you coming here to be in James' business.
No, I couldn't support James.
Okay.
Corporate, you don't know how to support yourself with the name corporate. That's why you got the name corporate.
No, I actually used to be a hustler. Now I'm actually a 9 to 5.
What are you? Corporate, where you at, corporate? You in Atlanta?
In Connecticut? No, it's too many of y'all in Atlanta.
I didn't say Connecticut. I said Atlanta. Can you stop hearing too fast, baby?
I'm in Connecticut.
Where you at in Connecticut? I'm gonna come find your ass.
Never mind. I'm not in Connecticut no more.
Oh shit! Corporate.
I don't want no problem.
On my way to the courthouse, corporate.
No, you taking your name off
my
phone.
way to the courthouse, baby. I'm gonna let it go. Oh shit, I came to the police department. Damn, I'm so used to going that way. Worse, I gotta go downtown to the courthouse. I forgot. Damn. Okay. Diamond, what's the question, Diamond?
Okay, so Auntie V, okay, so you say you want the topic to be why are we single,
No,
right?
I didn't say I wanted the topic to be. I said that's my topic. My topic, Diamond, is understanding how I have truly arrived. I'm so happy right now in my life. You can look at me and tell it, hey. You can look at me and tell it, hey, I ain't got no man problems. Ain't got no children problems. Not really. I ain't got no money problems. I ain't got no problems.
Hey, Miss V, can I ask you something?
No.
You try with me?
No, you cannot, corporate.
Hey, have
I
you
love
tried
you,
with
corporate.
the young fellas yet? Cause you,
Corporate,
you
I love you.
You're a little turnt though. You need one of the young
Corporate, I
boys.
love you.
Diamond,
Yes.
why you choose that bear? It's scary.
Why I choose that what?
For your guilt.
You said why I choose what?
The bear. It reminds me of that movie Chauncey.
Why? The bear the bear is cute.
It looked like that bear from Chauncey. Like, I don't want to play with you anymore, Chauncey.
Oh yeah, that bear is cute to me. It does a thing with his hands like what I be doing. So
I'm almost at the courthouse. You got to tell me the question, Diamond.
oh,
Ask
okay.
me the
No,
question.
Auntie V, that was my question. I was gonna ask you why you single.
Why am I single? Because I get tired of going to the courthouse.
Defend the bear.
Because I get tired of going to the courthouse. I'm tired of going to the courthouse. I'm tired of going to the court. This is the first time I've really been to the courthouse to get off of somebody's bond. I'm usually going to the courthouse because I got a bond.
Oh.
Yeah, you know that. You know that, Diamond.
What did you do when you seen him in the lake?
Last
What
Father's
did you do
Day,
when you
I was
seen him
in
in the lake?
jail for trying to have a relationship. I was in jail last Father's Day. Because y'all know that, Diamond. I told the story on your show. It's been almost a year. A year is coming up. Hey, a year is coming up. I haven't been locked up. Yeah, so I'm really trying to stay out of folks' way. I'm not eager to get in a relationship because they be doing stuff to trigger me.
Auntie V.
And I don't do all that arguing with me in corporate. Yes,
Auntie V,
baby.
can I ask you something?
I don't know. If you gotta ask that, maybe you shouldn't ask me.
Okay. So I'm not gonna ask if I should ask. So Auntie V, it seems
Yes,
like
baby.
I like your juice videos. I like your
Okay, y'all. So everybody in the box,
other
y'all.
videos.
Okay. So y'all, let's get back to the topic. Okay, Auntie V, listen.
Good morning, Black.
All right, Auntie. See you later. Good morning, y'all. Good morning.
See the courthouse? See the courthouse? I'm pulling up, baby. I ain't playing no games. Ain't playing no games. Ain't playing no games. Games. Ain't playing no games with the lames. Playing no games with the lames. Hey, baby.
That's 61.
Oh shit.
I ain't playing no games with the lanes. Playing no games with the lanes. Let me tell you something. The police officers love me. They love me here. The officers love me. The judges love me. The lawyers love me. Because I love myself. Ask yourself some questions. Shit, don't ask me. I done been asked all the damn questions. In court, out of court. Uh-huh. Yeah. Now I gotta find me a close park. Now I need to walk this morning. I need to walk.
Okay, so Auntie V, we gonna get back to the topic.
Okay, what was the topic, baby? I love y'all so much. Listen to me. Be good to each other. Life is short. Be good to each other, cause life is short. I don't have time to argue with nobody. Ain't got time to answer nobody's question. Ask yourself.
Okay.
I'm on my way to the courthouse.
Uh-oh,
Google me. Google me. Go to Instagram, go to TikTok, go to YouTube, Lady V Holly. Everything you can ask me can be answered in my songs. How about you?
And she dropped the mic.
Oh, she already wrote a song about this bond.
All right, y'all. So I don't know, y'all. So come on, y'all. Let's get back to the topic, y'all. Everybody in the boxes, y'all got in the boxes to say something. So.
Okay, so I just want to know: are we all in agreement that the video is inappropriate?
It's disgusting.
Yeah.
That's disgusting. You already twerking in front of kids, and then you have the audacity to pull your damn pants down and toot your earth at those same children you shaking everything at. That is not okay.
Okay, so we're
think it's
all in
okay.
agreement.
They are a problem.
Corporate,
Well,
the
my name-
video.
oh,
Did you
man,
see
ain't
the
no
video,
more
corporate? Do you agree with the video? You disagree with the video?
Actually, I wasn't in here for an hour and a half. I don't know. What are we actually speaking of?
So
What
you
is it?
came to the box and you don't know what we talking about? Girl, what the fuck you doing?
I can catch on to it. Go ahead. Sounds like a fucking video in front of infants or kids or some sort.
So
So
it was a video. It was a video that was showed this morning with a young lady twerking in front of little boys in the bathroom, some little thugs and stuff like that, because they had their penis sagging and shit. So they were some little thugs. They was shaking and she was shaking her butt in front of the little thugs, and they got Diamond last block.
Okay.
And she pulled down her pants.
To the comments, she can't see the video again.
How the young men and young thugs? I thought we were speaking on somebody twerking in front of them. But however, any kind of twerking we doing publicly, pants down. Of course, I'm a father of 2 daughters, so definitely ain't sliding with that. So no.
Corporate, how you are you at work?
I'm at home.
Oh.
Yes, ma'am.
Good morning, Diamond. Hey,
So
Diamond,
you-
Diamond, you going somewhere? Diamond, let me tell you something. You know what I was thinking about the other day? I was thinking about that situation that we was talking about a couple of weeks ago about people cheating on people and stuff like that. And then you know what? The other day I was in here reading them little nursery rhyme books. Now check this out, Diamond. It say 3 blind mice. See how they run. They all ran off with the potter's wife, right? Have you ever seen such a beautiful sight as the 3? You know, back then they was talking about cheating and threesomes in the nursery rhyme books, Diamond. We got to start analyzing stuff that we teaching these kids and stuff like that, because and then it said the next verse says she cut their tails off with a scavenger's knife. Now what in the hell is? Let me go back over this again. Then now they talking about these dudes in these soft areas, right? The soft man areas and stuff. Hold on 1 minute.
No such thing, man.
Oh, sorry, I ain't talking to you. I asked you not to talk to me, Calvin. Hold on.
I do want to talk about why are these, that need to be discussed. Why are these men wanting to be in a soft era? Y'all help me understand. Is that a TikTok thing?
That's definitely a TikTok thing. A TikTok thing.
Okay, but Diamond, let me ask you a question, because I ain't gonna say no cuss words today. Now listen, if they want to be in a soft area, I just want to end with this right here. You got to be soft before you ever get hard. So how much soft is they talking about getting? Bye, Diamond.
Hey, Chad, that's what I was trying to tell Diamond earlier. I was on hard that night, and Shorty came through. She was short, and
James, you was only 10.
I was hard though.
So mentally,
It be like that.
do any of us feel like at 10 years old we were mentally equipped for that? Any of us?
No.
No, man.
Damn. Yes.
Shit, I started jagging off when I was 8.
Because
What?
And them blanks was feeling good.
children be
And them
like,
blanks was feeling good. And so shit, man,
Okay,
fuck y'all and y'all interest.
James, at 10 years old and 8 years old. All right, listen. Did anybody introduce you to that?
No. The lady
So James, just at 10 years old.
The lady who was short of her money, she had some booty and she had some tatas. And I was always a titty lover. And she was short. Diamond, shit. Why I can't help the short people?
about to drop you, Matt.
You say you about to drop me. What the hell did I do?
But we always threaten to drop you every time you come in.
Oh, yeah. Let me get this Instagram message real quick because I'm about to go in the post office. Hold on 1 second. Okay, so the Instagram message says, we have to understand that children follow by example, and we must do better when it comes to our children. We must monitor our children on social media and in our communities and who we allow around our children.
And we are definitely failing on every area of that.
But my thing is this: everybody trying to play so victimatic when this shit been going on. You got teenage pregnancy, you got all this shit going on. High school shit, in the high schools, and come on, man, y'all can't play what y'all want to play, and then all of a sudden that, oh, James, you was victimatic. No, I was hot at a young age. I was fast. I was horny at a young age. My manhood grew at a young age.
You was victimized. You was 10. You didn't have the mental.
What the
How the fuck I was victimized? How the fuck I was victimized when I approached that woman? That woman didn't approach me.
At 10, bro, your mental ain't nowhere near adult, man. You got
right.
See, that's the one. That's the thing. Listen.
Like somebody
if we doing nature right, since y'all want to talk about nature, if you know when a baby's born, a baby is already knowledgeable of certain things. So it's what I like if y'all taught y'all baby how to speak a different language, you know, like my son Royalty, that motherfucker know everything about the galaxy out of space. You can't tell him nothing about outer space. I guarantee you he'll prove you wrong. So it's what we put in front of our kids. And I seen titties and ass in front of me, and I grew liking to them titties and ass. So hey, ma'am, you say you short.
But then what Diamond said, but then the question that Diamond asked you was actually a yes question, because she asked you, did anybody put sex in front of you? And you said no.
No, she did not. She was short.
You're saying that you
saw
tits and
she
ass.
walked off from me.
So
because
who did you see
short.
tits and ass
I don't
from,
take short.
James? Who'd you see tits and ass
I don't
from,
take
James?
shorts, Jeanette's sister. I don't take shorts. And she had something to offer.
About, but let me, don't do that to me, because I'm not in the mood for that, and I'm on my pills right now. Listen to what I'm saying to you.
Well, be on your pills.
If you said you saw tits and ass at 10, who showed you tits and ass?
Life showed me tits and ass. My mama had tits and ass. Women, her friends had tits and ass.
Did you see your mother?
Yeah.
Tell me no.
What Diamond at? Diamond, you here?
I'm tits and ass.
Look, though, hey, because I'm gonna be honest in the most respectful way possible. You can't reason with James, and I don't really try to convince grown men or they mental. You don't have another topic. James kind of stuck. He said,
well, y'all don't have to address James in this conversation. We can talk to each other. Y'all are choosing to make what he's saying the conversation.
No, I'm just trying to get an understanding, because I don't understand what this is like a pure open case.
No, because these people are trying to challenge me.
Why he doesn't get. I don't understand why he doesn't get.
But y'all are victims yourself. Y'all had something taken from y'all. Y'all had something taken from y'all.
Victimization does not mean being taken.
Wait 1 second.
That's where you're going wrong.
Hold on, wait 1 second. For everybody, y'all, that's in my business. Jen they paid to bring her back.
Well, I'm in your business, Diamond. You said you had the post office, right?
Jen. Y'all need to get a life. Like, stop doing that before you be missing pages this evening. Stop playing with me. I'm not in a fucking mood. Sit your ass down and find something to get wrecked into.
Diamond, this Roro. You said you at the post office, right?
Yeah.
Can I send you some extra money to expedite mine? Because I need mine immediately.
Gotta go
Don't
to
start that. Don't
I'm gonna start
start
paying
it.
Diamond monthly installments just so I can stay in her box. Watch.
Y'all not finna. We ain't finna start that.
Diamond,
Y'all
I'm about
play
to
too
send you my I'm about to send you my money to expedite mine. Can you
No
have it
hell.
tonight?
No hell. Y'all not finna confuse the post office.
Payment plans on this motherfucker.
No, I'm not actually confusing the post office. When you get to my order, I need my order expeditiously. So I'm sending my money so that you can overnight it.
Oh hell.
I want to take it with me in the morning.
Roro, you got to hold on, Roro. Let me get in the post office. These are a lot of orders. Just hold on.
So yeah, y'all been victimized. Someone actually took something from y'all. I just paid something for something.
James,
That's the difference.
James,
We understand you're the
because
10-year-old.
I don't think you understand that victimization has nothing to do with. I don't think you understand that victimization has nothing to do with whether you pay for it or not. It has nothing to do with that. You
You can't put victimization on everything if you're looking at nature in the way nature's a prize. You can't determine when you come on your period. A young lady come on her period at any time. So you can determine when nature kicked in for you. At that time, nature kicked in for me, and I wanted to see what that woman, whatever that woman do. So I chose
James,
that woman.
You're a child.
I seeked her.
In life, not like most.
I don't give a fuck. You got a child. You got 16 years old over there in another country fighting some wars that came from America. But you talking about I'm a child. When they instead of our kids taking our kids to other countries, raping them and
are you saying that it's okay for them to have sex today? You're saying it's okay for all your children at the age they are to have sex, even if they're 1 month old.
You saying that?
Is that
what
you're
I'm saying is this. No, that's what you saying.
Because their nature may
what
kick
I'm
in.
Saying is, nature may kick in. You got teenage pregnancy, all these teenage pregnancies. And a lot of y'all got pregnant at an early age. So don't sit up here talking about and y'all want how to know victim.
I didn't get pregnant at an early age. Stop trying to put that damn filth.
When the motherfucker somebody I didn't know goddamn
was
victim.
married at 19 and got
Excuse me.
married legally.
Good morning, everyone. Good morning. James, the only thing that I want to know, James, well, how old was the woman?
Man, that woman probably like 43.
When you was 10 years old?
Because she raped you.
She needs to be jailed.
Okay, so they're not gonna even look. They're not gonna even look at James. They're gonna look at the adult. And that woman that's in the video with those little boys, those are her sons. What she's doing is wrong.
I didn't know that. I thought that was the babysitter shit.
Oh,
but you have nowadays
those are her sons?
Nowadays in the 20th century, you have children having children.
Miss Cindy, can you show us proof that those are her sons?
If you go and look, you will see where she's in another video and she's saying that those are her sons.
No, they're not. Twerking in front of your kids.
Thank you.
But twerking in front of her children, that is not good at all.
But see, that's what I'm saying.
Y'all
It's the mentality.
y'all trying to sound educated.
Like
and
that is
concerned.
so.
Y'all
that
trying
ain't
to sound
educated.
and
My grandma ain't
concerned
had no
for the
hospital
internet.
conversation.
Y'all trying to sound educated and concerned for the internet, but y'all see all this shit going on out here in this shit, but y'all ain't that goddamn concerned.
No, we are concerned. You don't know what the hell we doing out here.
What the fuck y'all not?
You don't know nothing about what we doing out here in the streets. Stop playing with me. I've been an advocate for 20 years. You don't know what the hell I'm doing.
They want y'all to
I work with children. I work with children, and I also know not to argue with a child.
Okay.
So I done saved more teenage lives from the bus station, being pimped out at the bus station, and running into motherfucking houses and shit where kids are being trafficked at. Than most of you motherfuckers were doing shit. Y'all were doing.
Thank you for that.
James, you're assuming. You're assuming because you don't have any proof or facts saying that we.
Miss Jeanette, y'all, they want y'all to protect the lives with the words y'all use.
Okay.
It's a lot.
I'm just saying you're assuming. You don't know what people are doing. You're
no, you doing a lot of assuming, and you doing a lot of assuming, and you doing a lot of victim
I've been
you're
dealing
doing
with
a lot of
victims
victim.
and trafficking for
What's the
years.
name?
We all agreed that the video wasn't okay, right?
Of
It
course.
was terrible.
Yeah, the video wasn't
why is it-
Absolutely.
So listen, y'all. Why is it that when a girl starts dating, we're more protective than when a boy starts dating? Why do we let our sons spend the night at places, but don't let our daughters spend the night at places?
Who let their son spend the
Nobody
night?
gets to spend a night. We don't do spend the nights.
No,
Nobody.
ma'am.
I don't care if
My
man, woman,
kids don't
boy,
even
girl.
have friends.
We don't do spend the nights.
But it's openly in our eyes where we're more worried about a girl being abused sexually than we
Right.
are about young males being abused sexually.
You're right.
Why is it so heightened like that? What is it? Is it because of the dangers of the male species? What
Yes.
is it that makes us so terrified about stuff like this happening to little girls?
Because it happens more to a female than a man.
Correct.
See, y'all conscience is off because
It doesn't matter. It doesn't
Y'all
matter where
conscience
the
is off
child is
everybody
at.
out here
If there's an adult
in
that
every
knows
country.
better, they know that they're supposed to know better than that. Do not put a child in that kind of situation.
Exactly.
So it doesn't matter where a child is at. A child can be harmed even in their own home. So it doesn't matter where a child is. It's always going to fall back on the adult who's supposed to know better.
You know what the funny thing is you brought up a very good topic. Why do we protect our daughters more than our sons? Now, when it comes to my son,
You need me to help you? I got your back, girl.
even though I always have them come spend a night with me. So I feel like it's safer. I know what I'm going to do, and I know what I'm not going to do. But at the same time, I did allow my son to go spend the night sometimes, but not all the time. I had to check the house out. I had to make sure it was all right. It was secure and everything else. Now you're speaking about having
How you
sex
doing?
at 10 with a 40.
You gonna be a long time? You gonna be a long time?
That to me don't make any sense.
Diamond mute.
Oh,
Diamond mute.
you want to say? You can just hand it to her.
Diamond mute. We can't hear each other.
To Savannah, Georgia,
Uh-huh.
and I
I
couldn't
don't
see
think
that
she's
good.
listening. But at the
My
same
niece
time,
texted me the address. I just
I'm
need you to write
sorry.
the address down.
In
for
no
this and something.
kind of direction should a 10-year-old be having sex with a 40-year-old.
Oh,
lady.
Even though you might, you know, they say a man rides.
Y'all keep going at this. Y'all keep going at this young man, taking this young man's personal issue, making it personal
Kofi, don't you tell
when
me
that's
you
his
mute.
life. If he feels something is not right, if he feels it's not wrong, then let it be okay.
No,
Let it be okay.
Because y'all want to try to act like that shit don't happen.
We all know as an adult with some sensible mind that it's wrong. But if he think it's okay, it was his life, his experience, then let it be. Why does everybody take everybody's personal issue and make it their own? Stick to the topic.
It's not making it our own.
No, but I got something for you.
The reason why we brought this out
never make it
because
mine.
he said he wouldn't mind being that little boy in that position behind that woman. So we're trying to figure
Right.
out
I did
why
say
is
that.
it okay? Why do
I
little
did
boys
say that.
feel like that's okay at that age? And if a little girl was doing that, we would be condemning her for being even in that situation. But the young males feel like this is a good thing to be twerking on a woman at 10, 11 years old.
Can I tell you why?
Hey, Angel. Hey, Angel. They don't say nothing.
A son gonna
Angel,
have
they
a
don't
kid.
say nothing.
That kid goes home to the mama.
Okay.
But whenever
We about to take a commercial
kid,
break.
that kid come home to you. So
Okay,
it kind of confuses it.
stay positive. Give me 1 second. I want y'all to know y'all can go to Black Diamond too and do a little shopping, just a little commercial break, and just taking a deep breath. I just want to remind y'all that y'all can go to Black Diamond too with me to shop. Okay, y'all have a great day. And bye bye for now. Okay.
all right, then, bye-bye.
All right,
baby.
I need to go to that shop.
So y'all should not feel
My point is, I'm not going to sit here and argue with someone who doesn't want to embrace the knowledge that is being given. If that person feels that that's okay for them, that's okay for them. I'm not going to sit
But
here
they
and
not-
argue with
I
someone.
don't think it's
But
arguing.
see,
I
this
think
But
men
that-
not
Let's
that's
stick
no
to the
knowledge
topic.
because
I don't
y'all
understand
drink
why
with
is
y'all
he's
kids.
talking all of this.
Y'all
Like,
drink
stick to
y'all
the
kids.
topic.
Y'all drink
That
with y'all
woman
kids. Y'all
that
drink
that
with y'all
woman
kids.
that's in that video shaking her tail with them young kids with her son. It's ridiculous. And perfect example on why the men out here are so corrupted.
Nah, y'all women are the most predatory people, so don't do that one. What I'm saying is this: y'all drink with y'all kids, y'all smoke weed with y'all kids, y'all kick it with y'all
That's
kids'
not
friends.
necessarily true.
Y'all
Say
out
y'all
here trying to
women.
Don't put
dress
that
like
on
y'all
everybody.
kids.
Don't put
Y'all
that on
Damn.
everybody.
Well, I'm sorry. Well,
because y'all mothers, you
let's
talking like this. Y'all mothers,
that's
y'all mothers
sorry
put
that you
these
feel
kids
that
on
way.
clothes that they
It's
shouldn't be having at the age that they are. Y'all be
okay.
took these little
Okay.
girls out here with these little ass
Okay.
clothes on, showing their
Nobody
bellies
does
and
that.
butt butts and
Who
shit
are
like
you
that.
hanging
Don't
around?
do that shit. Don't try to act
You
like
need to
y'all
stop
some
hanging around
perfect.
certain people
Y'all
because
most
you're
parent-
telling who you stay around.
y'all the most
James,
predatory
I
people.
okay.
in that
James, okay, sweetheart. James, okay, sweetheart. Okay, James. Okay, James. You are so right,
Don't do that.
James.
Well, we can't
Yes,
say
you,
though.
James.
Y'all been
James,
fucking
you,
on
Stop
kids.
telling everybody
Y'all
they
been
have a
fucking on
fucked up
kids
life.
since y'all been creating kids.
James, you are so right, James. You are so
No,
right,
know I'm
James.
that's
so
BS.
right.
James
I know I'm
is
right.
so wrong. James is
James,
so
I know
wrong.
I'm
Let's
right.
just say what it is.
James is so
James is
right.
wrong.
Michelle,
You're
I'm
wrong,
James
saying
is so
James.
right.
And I'm gonna tell you why. I'm gonna tell you why you're wrong. I'm gonna tell you why you're
Because you
wrong.
just can say
Because
y'all wrong.
because
Y'all
I
argumentative.
grew up in a house where my grandmother raised me. My grandmother didn't do
You
any
grew up
kind
in
of
a house. I
twerking
didn't grow
and
up
all
in that
that. She
house.
didn't do none of that. But let me tell you
I
what
didn't grow up
happened.
in that house.
No,
and my
let me tell you
grandmama
what
didn't
happened.
either.
Let me tell you what happened.
James is definitely
She
not
brought her son into the house where I was at. Here it is. I'm a 7-year-old child. Her grown son molested me. Okay? Okay? It has nothing to do
Your
with the
brother?
single mother and all of that. It has to do with the individual that's out there doing these things. Okay? You can be a single mother, and whether you twerk or not, that's not gonna make an individual in China be a child molester. Period. Period. You're
What
talking
you say,
crazy,
wrong.
James.
You said
You're
I'm
talking
wrong, but
crazy.
I have nothing. My shit have nothing to do with your shit. I can't
That's
be wrong.
right.
When
That's
all
right.
y'all
That's
see
right. It
is
doesn't.
these
But
kids
you're
on
saying
TikTok,
all
these
women.
kids on
It's like you're
TikTok
saying all
twerking,
women,
these
James.
little girls
And I'm
on
here to tell
TikTok
you, you're
twerking
absolutely
and all
wrong
type of
about
stuff.
that. You're absolutely wrong. Because
Diamond.
Man,
my
they
grandmother
is
didn't
out
do
here
any
twerking on
twerking.
TikTok
My
and
grandma
all
didn't
type
do
of
any of
shit.
these type of things, but I still got molested in my
I'm not
household.
talking about your grandmama because my grandmama didn't do it either.
So you can't sit up here and say all women though. You saying all women.
But I'm saying y'all trying to make like all men is bad.
Ladies, you
James, can we stick to the topic? Can we stick to the topic?
I agree. Y'all twisted.
Can we stick to the topic? Why it always got to be your personal issue? Can we stick to the topic? Let's stick to the topic, everyone. Let's stick to the topic.
Oh, which word she
The topic
using,
is
Candy?
that y'all sweep shit under the rug. The topic is that y'all see sweep shit under the rug, but when that shit is out in the air, y'all try to hide it in.
I agree to him. I agree. But the other
Nobody's
thing,
sweeping anything up under the rug. See, that's the thing
you
about it.
saying
Your
that's y'all
mentality is
authority.
from obviously somewhere, however you was raised.
Okay.
But I'm sorry for your raising.
So
But at the
how
same
you
time,
was raised?
can't
What
put
makes
that
your
on
upbringing
everybody
better
else.
than my upbringing?
Everybody else is not treating and doing their kids like that.
well, he just asked you.
But what's the difference between your upbringing?
My upbringing,
Yes, ma'am.
baby, it's a big difference.
In
It's a
other
big
words,
So what's the
Because
difference?
we was raised with morals.
in other
We
words,
was
big
raised-
And I
difference.
was raised with morals.
But in other
Obviously,
words,
My
at
mama had
10,
a
you
garden.
having
She
sex.
taught us how to. My mama had a garden. She taught us how to work in a garden. She taught us how to provide for ourselves and everything. So what morals are we talking about, baby?
in
I'm
other
talking about
words,
the morals of having sex.
Everybody, before we
I'm talking
continue,
about the
if we
morals
Sex is
of
a natural
seeing every
aphrodisiac
woman
of nature.
sits here and
Sex
drink
is a
and smoke
natural
with their kids
aphrodisiac
and
of
twerk
nature.
in front of them, and you think it's okay.
Okay, now you think it's okay. I never said
He
it was
never said
okay.
it
I'm
was
talking about
okay.
what I did.
he didn't say it was okay.
You trying to me, you trying to
Corporate, you
rationalize.
weren't in here.
I'm not
You did
rationalizing
say it was
shit. I
okay.
told y'all
I've
what
been
I
here for a minute. I just was quiet.
and well, your antennas went up.
My
So
antennas
James,
was
you
up.
did agree. You did say you
The
wish
only
that you
thing
was
Because
James
soon as
said,
you talk about, soon as somebody talking about
I seen her twerking in front of them kids, and because to me she looked attractive, I said I wish I was that little boy. And maybe didn't sound like coming out.
Okay.
And maybe didn't sound like because I was using my pickle. I was using my pickle at that time instead of my brain. But at the end of the day, I don't think that's right. But what I'm saying is that shit happens all the fucking time.
Okay, look at that.
Which is correct in the hood.
No, that's true.
Wow.
It does happen, but you can't put that on every single
You
one.
never said it was okay. The only thing James get upset with is when we use victimization for a rape. If you can't,
yeah, y'all trying to call me a victim when I wasn't a victim. A victim is someone who has something taken from them or wasn't. I wasn't mental. I wasn't mental converted. I wasn't mental converted or anything.
Because it was something that you wanted.
Make a victim.
But it doesn't make it right.
At 10,
It does not have to be taken.
but
You
he's
can still
just
be a victim and it not being taken. You're trying. You get
What I'm telling you is that I seen a woman.
Can we talk about? Can we talk about something? Can we talk about something? Because y'all saying things. Y'all saying things to jeopardize Diamond's page.
Oh, okay. I'm sorry.
Okay, y'all don't say nothing about Boosie giving his son, paying for his son to get mouth-lip service.
Yes, but
y'all still love Boosie
over that. A whole thing. It was
y'all still love Boosie.
Everybody was cussing.
Oh, damn. Y'all didn't say nothing about Will Smith turning his kid out. Y'all don't say nothing about him, but y'all love him. Y'all don't turn nothing about these fucking actors and shit turning their kids out to Hollywood.
Now, James,
look at the.
There's nothing. There is nothing. There is nothing right for an adult to introduce young children to adult activities. There's nothing right about that.
No.
James, sweetheart, there's nothing right. There is nothing right about an adult introducing a child to adult activities. There's nothing right about that, baby.
Well, my argument is that shit been going on.
Or want to get mad at them when they're growing, whenever they acting grown.
But nobody's
Oh,
disagreeing.
you're so fast. The only person I know to be fast is supposed to be little girls.
But listen, James is simply saying it's not new, which we can all agree that it's not new, right? It's not new, right? So any ladies on here have ever called a little girl fast?
I have.
I have. So if y'all calling little girls fast,
I was
it's
raised
because
with
y'all
that
believe
word.
their intentions is
Me
to
too.
be attracted to the older male, correct? So y'all
Yeah.
are questioning little girls' intentions, but y'all saying James didn't have the right mind to do what he made the decisions he made, but y'all call little girls fast when they do it.
That doesn't
I'm not saying that. I'm not saying that. That's not what I'm saying. What I'm saying is this: it doesn't make it right. It doesn't, for male or female. It doesn't
What
make
you
it
say
right
about
on either side.
what you say about all them young girls in Atlanta and across the world in Chicago and all that shit that's out there that's got these little ass, and then they on fucking TikTok and Instagram, they just with these little clothes on, little bitty clothes, hopping and popping. Y'all ain't saying shit about that.
Right. Oh no, I do speak about that. Because to me, it don't make any sense. It's like, where's the parents?
So if we all in a disagreement, in agreement that this stuff ain't right, I guess the next step would be
We was in agreement for the last hour and a half.
We've been in agreement. So then what's next? Because all of us ain't having the same experiences, and I feel like we want to teach. We don't want the kids to keep going through this, right?
Right.
So then
Well, first of all, you have to have people that have common sense to understand right from wrong and victimization and understand
you
all
know
the other
goddamn
things
well
that
you ain't got no common sense.
But we have to protect the people who
You're
don't
talking
have
to a wall. Yes.
We have to protect the people.
You're
who can't
literally
think for
talking to a
themselves.
complete wall. We'll be going in circles because people can't comprehend what is right from wrong.
But if you can comprehend and I can comprehend, Jen, then that gives us the opportunity to have dialect.
Everybody's not on the same mental in here.
Everybody ain't on the same mental page as we see.
But they're on the
Everybody's not
same
on
mental,
the same
so
mental
But if you can't identify that, then
if you can't identify what's going on, you're never going to learn. So we're never going to grow. We're never going to move past.
But you wrong, Jeanette. You wrong, Jeanette, because I just identified everything that was going on, and you constantly trying to make me a victim.
Well, why can't we just
because what you don't
agree to
comprehend,
disagree?
James, is that you are the victim. That's the part that
Why?
you don't get. And that's why
Why am I a victim?
Because you're still a victim.
So let's
Why?
not call him a victim if he don't want to be called a victim. Let's discuss it and then decide at the end if he's a victim.
No, ma'am.
No, ma'am.
Well, I wish I was a victim. I wish I still was a victim.
No, ma'am.
I wish I still was a victim.
Okay, people.
Make me a victim.
Let's just be honest. The root of where all this type of stuff come from, it really comes from slavery. Women were made to be objects of sex since slavery. Black women.
Thank you.
We're meant to be objects of sex since slavery. Okay? And then under the circumstances, we were forced. We were forced. Now, during this time, we were forced to give up our young 12-year-old daughters, our 11-year-old daughters to white men who use their bodies. Period.
Thank you.
That's where it come from. Now we have the opportunity to say, no, I'm not doing this anymore. My child will not be twerking. My child will not be wearing short skirts. My child will not be wearing short shorts. My child is going to dress properly. My child is going to make sure she puts her head in those books and do what she need to do, period. The first time I ever caught my child twerking, I popped her on her tail and I said, the people you hanging out with, you ain't finna hang out with them no more because this is what we not going to do. Period.
I know
you
that's
as a parent have to nip that in the bud because guess what? After what happened to me happened, I didn't know. I didn't know what direction I needed to go. You know what I'm saying? I was very sexual as a young child because of what happened to me. And if somebody had a nip that situation in the bud and said, no, we're not gonna go this direction, even though I know what happened to you, I'm gonna teach you that your body is to be used as a temple, not as somebody's not for somebody else. Period.
But see, that's
period.
The only thing,
That's what I've been saying since I've been
the
up
only
here.
problem that we're
It
having now
starts
is
because you have no parenting skills.
I used to have nightmares. Somebody killing me, trying to get rid of me.
What the hell?
It starts from the cycle.
James
It can't be broken if nobody knows that they're doing wrong. I've been saying that. It's coming from the parents. It starts from the parents. If you don't teach your children, they learn nothing. Period.
Okay, so with that being said, Jen, hold on. So with that being said, that is why James feels the way he feels because James' mother was in his life.
Whoa, you stepping out of line. We ain't been talking about that man. Mother, you don't know.
What did he say?
Why
You
you
know
want to
exactly,
drop
man.
you?
We're going to drop
Chill out, let her go.
Yeah, to me, that's going a little too far.
Yeah, you.
Wow,
Because
somebody said stop trying to put the blame on the children in their clothes. No, ain't nobody putting blame on the children in their clothes.
Let me finish.
Bro, can y'all let her finish?
Hold on, let me finish.
Man,
Damn.
no, you need some real help, man. No.
Okay, so what I was trying to say was, so hear me out. With James telling us his story and that his mother was on drugs. So James wasn't so that's why James feel the way he feel, right? And doesn't see anything wrong with what was happening to him as a child. So that's why he can't see what y'all trying to tell him and all of that because he don't feel like there was no wrong done to him and he wasn't taught this and he wasn't taught that. That's what I was gonna say, corporate and Afro chick.
Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't even know that was you, Diamond. I asked for
I didn't know
just like James and other children out there, and probably other, God forbid, but we know it's going to happen. Other kids are going to have to be forced to grow up to be an adult at a young age. I deal with this every day. I deal with damaged children every day, and I'm trying to do my best to encourage them to not be a person like James. Not saying that James is a bad person, okay? But James, as a young age, had to be forced to be in an adult environment, okay, doing adult things. He had to survive because he had no mature adults around him that was stable-minded to show him the right direction.
But I still wouldn't call kids damaged. You're saying you deal with damaged kids. You cannot call kids damaged.
Yeah, Fendi, when you said damage, I totally understand. You have no idea what you're talking about.
So all that stuff she said, that's all y'all heard.
Yes. Because a doctor is not going to say damage. A doctor is not going to call damage.
And you say you
I was going to say I wasn't damaged.
I get what she's saying, and it's not.
I was turned into a grown man. I came into
I'm
my
not trying to.
Bro, you was not a grown man at 10.
It's just that we
You was not a
cannot.
grown man.
Because you get some of that good. You get some of that good. And see what you gonna
At
say.
10 years, at 10 years old, you are not a grown man. You were introduced to an adult activities.
Sweetheart,
Okay,
I
that
don't
does
wanna
not
hear
make
you.
you an adult.
But I want to sound like
if that's
professors
what
and
if
shit.
that's what
Y'all
you
wanna sound like
feel,
professors
then I'm
and
gonna
shit like
agree
that.
with you.
Come on, man.
With you, I'm
Y'all
gonna
sound
agree
like
with you.
professors and shit. Like y'all got a profession in nature and the way nature acts. Diamond just stood up here and told y'all, if I'm not familiar with y'all concept, how in the fuck y'all gonna expect me to be a fucking victim?
Because
not only that,
people
not
still
only
can
that,
be
hold on. Not
I
only
agree.
that,
You can still be taught.
not only that, I
You
paid
still can
for
be
it.
taught.
I paid for it.
You
Now,
still
bro,
can
you ain't
be
pay for that
taught,
10. No,
and
you
you're getting
didn't.
hung up on money. You're
I
getting
gave
hung
her
up on money, and the
$20.
money has nothing
She
to do
wanted
with
a
it.
40, bro.
You're getting hung
She
up on
wanted
money
a
and
40.
has
She
nothing
wanted
to do
a
with
40.
the story.
She ain't have enough for a 40. So, and then she didn't have enough for a 40, and I told her I didn't take shorts. So she said, all right, baby. It was late night. My little wiggle was hard. And and I said, hey, shorty, check it out. You know what I'm saying? I say, hey, shorty, check it out. I say,
Listen, as an adult, everybody can be taught, James. It doesn't matter. That's your mentality.
fuck
That's how
out of
you
here,
grew
man.
up.
Fuck out of here.
Today, in real lifetime,
I agree
you
with
still
James.
can be
I don't like
taught
professors.
the right meaning and the right and how things are supposed to go. So it's not like you can't learn it. You're just choosing not to because you're stuck in that thing that you know. But it's not that you
No,
can't be
you
taught
fucking
what
master
is really
understand
real.
the way of
Man, that man was
creation.
selling
That's
dope
the
at
master.
10.
So y'all let master sit up here and grape y'all for multiple years. It's cool when master do it, but then it's a termination obligation when something's going on in your own community.
School when master do it. We didn't even see it.
Because master been doing this shit. Because master been doing this shit for ancient. Master been doing this
You
shit
keep
for
bringing up
ancient.
the wrong stuff, James. You're
And-
worrying
and
about the
listen,
wrong
Nah, it ain't the wrong
Right.
stuff. It's all the right stuff.
And James,
It's not okay for nobody to put their hands on me.
But James, listen,
care
and
who
when
it is.
Master was doing it, you act like we approved of it then. We didn't approve
No,
of it.
but y'all approving of shit right now.
No,
Y'all
man.
approving of
You making excuses.
And that was only a part of our history.
Ain't make no motherfucking excuses.
James
That's
smart
exactly
enough
what
to
you're
know
doing.
stuff though, because I think James, you got more common sense than what you portraying now. I think you
I'm
just
trying
put
to
it out.
tell you, you got to make it
James
make
just
sense. So you just
No,
said
I'm
it.
talking
So
about
stay
facts
positive
of
and
life
corporate. Both of y'all must
and the
be
way nature is designed to grow. Nature is designed. You never know. Nature is designed in its own finance situation. I was out there at a young age. I agree that most of y'all saying that. Hey, I was.
You hustling at 10. I give you that because I know kids that do it at 12. So I give you that.
And I can understand that. But at the same time, you sitting here saying you paid for it, but then you want to compare it with Master did it. You know what I'm saying? Master wasn't paying.
Because Master took it. I paid for it.
Exactly.
But y'all do know, and it's no disrespect to you, James. James is a norm in the black community, though. So, you know, that's real.
He's not going to understand anything that y'all are saying. He's in denial. I don't know why y'all keep going in the circle like 16 times.
So
It's
that
been 2 damn hours that y'all been talking about this.
Exactly.
I feel like everybody in the comments is getting tight. I ain't gonna hold you like
I'm 41 years old. What is I'm? Because I don't.
he's not gonna get it.
Said.
He's not gonna get it.
Y'all been touched. Y'all been somebody took shit
He's not
away
gonna
from
get it.
y'all. So I understand the way y'all feel.
Call him a survivor. Call him a survivor and keep it pushing. Call him a survivor and keep it pushing. James, you are a survivor. James, you're a survivor. You're a survivor. James, you're a survivor. Boom. That's it.
Hey, y'all.
The stigmatism behind victim, he's not gonna be able to understand the stigmatism behind victim. So let's make a positive in it and just call him a survivor.
That's because
Simple.
you know how to use those words.
Correct.
That's because
Simple.
you know how to
You're a
use
survivor,
those
bro.
words.
You're a
That don't
survivor.
make you
You're a survivor. You're a survivor. Keep this. It. All right. Let me go eat my donut. Damn, bro.
Because you don't. That's
2
because
damn
you know how
hours,
to
bro.
read and pronounce certain words. That's because you know how to read and pronounce certain words. That don't make you right. I'm talking about the
well,
academic
James.
nature.
Well, James,
and
if
the
you,
way
James,
they
if
do it.
James, if you don't want James, if you don't want anybody to come at you, sweetheart, why do you have to
Oh, baby, ain't
put your
nobody coming at me.
business?
Because
Why
you
do you have
can't
to put
come
your
at me.
business
It's
out
different.
there?
It ain't
So
no
when you put your
business. If I'm
when you
putting it
put
out
your
there, it's no
business
business.
out there,
You
wait,
mad
listen,
'cause you can't
sweetheart.
attack it the way you want
Sweetheart,
to attack it.
sweetheart,
You want to make
listen,
me a
I'm not
victim.
trying.
I'm not
No,
a
I'm not
victim.
trying.
So
I'm not
because
trying to
say,
make you no
oh,
victim.
don't put your
I'm
business,
telling
because I
you,
can't say this. I
James,
can't make you a
I'm
victim.
telling you
Don't put
that
the
you
business
are
out
a
there. I'm not a
survivor.
motherfucking victim.
You are
I'm the
a
fuck cleaner.
survivor. But why when there's a topic, but why when there's a
After I
topic,
paid
you
for
always
her,
make
I
it a
paid for plenty
personal
more.
with your life story, and then when other
I
people
paid for
comment on
pizza,
it,
I paid
you
for
get
plenty more.
offended.
You know what, y'all?
Because y'all calling me a victim and I'm not a victim.
Listen, I wouldn't know what to do if I would have walked in the bathroom and
A
saw
victim. I'm gonna need you to look up that
a young
word.
lady
Look
that I
it
knew
up.
twerking
Hit
like
it
that.
on
with
Right,
her
look
boy.
up the word victim.
Look up
You
the
smart
word victim,
motherfucker.
James, 'cause you
Look
don't
up the
know
word
what victim
victim.
is.
You smart motherfucker.
You do not know what the victim is. You don't have a clue.
And I don't fit nowhere in there.
Y'all,
Okay.
we come in a room and we see a little girl twerking on some boys like that. How would y'all handle a situation like that? I wouldn't know
James
what to
gonna
do.
let him do it.
You would sit down
Why
and
we
talk
keep
to
Ain't
her.
no James gonna let him do it. You gonna let him do it.
Would y'all
Y'all
talk to
mad
her?
because
Would y'all
y'all,
talk to
I'm
the
not a
boys?
victim.
Would y'all like make sure they in activities? Would y'all start visiting her more? Would y'all like start inviting her
You got to
places?
change that young lady mental. It ain't even
Right.
I ain't gonna hold you.
James,
I ain't
can I
gonna,
ask you a question?
I don't know. I'm liable to cuss her ass out. I don't know.
Knock the fuck
No,
out
you
of
Right.
Diamond.
James, can I ask you a question?
We got a whole
Yes,
Do
conversation
you have
going.
kids? Okay, so you have boys
Yeah,
and
I got a lot of
girls, or
kids.
I got like 30 years.
okay.
But
so
what
you
my
have a
kids
lot of
got to
kids.
do with my decision? What do my kids
No,
got
because
to
I'm
do with
asking
my
you a question.
decision?
I'm
No,
just
your
asking a
questions
question.
have to rely
That's it.
about my kids to say, hey, you got
Angelina
girls,
put
I got
another
8 girls.
topic back on the
Would
table.
you allow
No,
your
I'm
girls to
asking.
ever think like that?
Now,
Is that
why
the
I can't
question
see
you
my
stop
comments?
That's basically what I'm asking.
Stop
Would it be
asking
all
them
right?
direct personal
They're not
questions.
saying nothing down there. They say, I know you lying. Been around the world. Y'all blowing me. The comments coming slow down. You ain't missing
So
nothing.
go ahead. I got
They
8
typing
girls.
his story
I
down.
got 8 girls.
Okay, so
I
you
got
got
even
girls,
better
right?
talking
We
to you.
here.
James got more
I just want to
conversations than
see
y'all.
if
James
it's
got
all
more
I'm
right.
almost
It's
home so I can
nature.
get a hold of my life. Since corporate is running my life, I'm almost home so I can get on corporate ass. Don't worry.
It ain't even me.
Don't even worry. I'm finna get on his ass.
It's
Don't
not
worry.
me. It's not me.
So I'm
Angelina,
asking
you
a
pay for
question.
that.
If
Angelina,
your
you-
girl,
I got 8 girls, sweetheart. Go ahead.
because nature, because you say nature,
Hey,
nature
Pablo,
did it.
you got to
So
get this
if
email.
corporate, please, I'm asking a question.
Don't worry, we gonna break corporate into TikTok today.
No, you only got like 20 minutes left though.
If it was your kid, right? And because of nature at 10 years old said, I want to go out there and do this, would it be all right with you?
Sweetheart,
Yeah.
listen. Hold on. Say that again so I can hear you clear.
I'm saying you having a 10-year-old, and if your 10-year-old
I got a
went out
12-year-old.
and did the same thing you did, would you be all right with it? It's just a question.
Well, being that well, being that I'm not on drugs, being that I'm overprotective of my kids, that wouldn't happen.
That's
Thank
what's
you.
up. That's
Thank
what's
you.
up.
It's over.
That's what's up. So since you have that mentality of saying that I wouldn't do that, you don't think something was wrong?
No, I said that wouldn't happen.
Hey, Diamond.
Yes.
Angelina was running. She had put another topic in here.
No, you was running your mouth too, though. You was running your mouth too.
No.
So I knew where you was going with the kids thing. What I'm saying is this:
I told you,
a lot of
James got
times
more
y'all
conversation.
use
James
the
selling
kids to make points.
Don't worry, I'm finna
A
get
lot
you.
of times
No, it's not about making kids to make points.
y'all use
You
kids
said
to make
you was
points,
10.
but
I'm just
I was
asking.
10, and baby, I was in the streets, baby. My parents was on the drugs. I was gang banging, I was dope slanging, and I was doing what I was doing, and I was giving them grown women this little pickle. What the fuck is wrong with
And
y'all?
it sure was little at that time. It sure was little. It was a nub.
Obviously, at some point in your mind,
And
you
damn it,
growing
I
up,
was
you
blowing
feel
they back
like, I
out with
want
this
my
nub
kids
too.
to have to go through that. So obviously, something changed.
This little nub was going through it, baby.
Work it out, James.
Stay positive. You on the right
Corporate,
track.
please be quiet.
Corporate.
I don't even know
Wow.
why your name is corporate. Because corporate
I
people use
don't know
that
why it's being corporate.
and send them to human resources.
Somebody call HR on his ass.
What?
I'm just saying.
I guarantee you,
Corporate
though,
don't
positive.
talk.
You don't want to have a
Human
dialogue
resources
or
do that.
debate.
So please learn how to be quiet sometimes. Let somebody else talk.
Not with you.
That's why you need to be set the resources. I'm
Not with
surprised your name ain't CEO.
No.
Oh, that's my name, baby. That's my name.
That's
CEO.
just his name.
Look at you. Now, if I get quiet, the group gonna get quiet. So go
But
ahead.
stay positive. I think your question was good, and I guess the follow-up question would be, well, why wouldn't that happen to your children?
Yes, I'm just
Because I'm not on drugs. Because I'm not on drugs, and I'm a good father.
You think drugs is the only reason why it happened? Because it's not.
Hey, Diamond. Hey, Diamond.
Well, look at me. Look at me. Look at me. Look at me, and look at most of the Black community of young people.
Smartest person in here.
Hi, y'all.
You're not corporate.
One second.
They ain't selling himself, man. We've been talking about
Maybe
James
you
for 3
feel
hours.
maybe you feel like one day you will be, and that's the reason why your name is that. Maybe you compensating for something.
Hey, sweet and sad.
But at the same time, let everybody else speak.
We got to.
Real word either.
Yeah, ma'am. I'm trying to say something.
I'm sorry. Go ahead, new Miss Shay.
Excuse me. New what?
Miss Shay, you can go ahead.
Oh. We've been begging y'all to please stop. And I don't know what's not connecting from the message to the receiver, but stop. When women come up here and say, oh, I'm not a victim, I'm a survivor, or everybody rally around the women and say, yeah, yeah. So he said being a victim, he's not a victim. Please leave this man alone.
Oh, hell.
What's the problem?
I ain't gonna say
Why?
nothing.
This is why everybody is not built to give advice. And this is why everybody is not built to help people. Because people are telling y'all to stop and y'all still keep going.
Oh, Shay on y'all ass.
What is wrong?
That doesn't mean ain't nobody paying attention to the comments.
Oh.
I am.
Yeah, that doesn't matter. The man said he's done with it.
Okay, let me
So
ask
respect him.
Since y'all
All right, now,
keep
Shay. All
saying
right,
stop,
James,
stop,
James,
stop,
I'm
stop,
trying to-
stop.
James, drop your
Since
come
y'all
back,
keep
James.
saying stop. How does a person in life learn? How does a person in life learn? How do children learn in life? Who teaches anybody how to learn? Figure that out. Because if you never teach, you never push the knowledge that you know, how is anybody going to learn anything in life? Y'all are so quick to saying, stop doing this, stop doing that. How is a person ever going to learn in life? That's why half the people walking around on TikTok are slow as hell, because they ain't learned shit.
I think it's the way we were doing it too. Because
he's 41.
He simply said, "Don't address me as that." Even though Uchi told him not to call him sweetheart, and he continued to do that. We asked. He said, "Don't call me a victim." So I feel like James presented an opportunity for us to have great dialogue, but we stayed so focused on calling him that name instead of saying, "Okay, he doesn't want to be called that. Now let's discuss the topic." This young woman was in the bathroom full of children, young boys dancing and shaking her butt on them. Do we find this appropriate? No. Okay. My question was, how would you respond in a situation like that? And I said, literally, I don't know how I would respond, but I have with a young lady, but I have been in a situation like that where I've seen a young boy doing something like that, and I know how I responded in that. But I never seen a little girl behave that way with a woman behave that way with young boys. So it really is reshaping my thought process.
Because Diamond, let me say something. The trending thing is what I see is right. The last couple of topics and things like that. The trending thing is the mothers be raggedy. Ain't that the topic? Because who was the woman in the video shaking her butt on the little kids?
Yes.
Who? Can we have a
Woman
conversation
is
about
raggedy.
that?
How do we teach
Or
the
no?
woman? What would we say to her?
No,
How do
you're
we
right.
guide her? We can't say, ma'am, you're wrong, you're wrong, you're wrong, you're wrong. The best way to teach a woman is to live it. And are any of y'all living the life that y'all want any young Black girl to grow up
That's
to be?
y'all biggest problem, because y'all always feel like y'all
talking
trying to
now.
teach
You
somebody
don't be quiet for Angela.
Don't none of y'all got the type of greed to teach nature. Nature gonna act as nature. So how the fuck are we always trying to teach somebody some shit? Like the sister said, I'm 41 years old and my capability of thinking.
James. One second.
People are
James.
trying to teach because our children have to interact.
So
with
you
other
so
people.
you saying your knowledge is not that
It's dangerous sending your children out here. with
No,
people
what
that
I'm
don't
saying
know
is
stuff.
y'all don't have the proper education to determine nature. What I'm telling you, that you don't have the proper understanding to determine how nature acts. When you was created in this world, did you know you was gonna get great? Did you know somebody was gonna take advantage of you when you was born?
No.
I never got great.
Okay, then my fucking point. So while y'all sitting up here acting like y'all can determine nature, because nobody knows the life that they gonna have unless they go through the life that they got. It's how you get through that life. But no one's sitting here saying, "Hey, look at James at 41 years old. Look at James at 41 years old. He's a great father. He's a protector of his kids. Regardless if he got shit
I
like
just
his
said
dog,
that.
he take care of Snapper. He do this. He a great man. No one's saying none of this shit.
I did. I said, obviously, you learned from it. I was giving you credit.
You want a pat on your back?
The thing is that in nature, you have to struggle to
together
learn
try to
what you
find
want to
these
know.
kids?
And nobody
People
wants
can
to
help them.
struggle or have their kids struggling to know what they need
Well,
to
how
know.
you gotta grow up. Your little voice don't tell me you know shit about
I
life.
don't care. I'm doing better than you, sir.
You may be, and I will hope that you do better
It
with a
doesn't,
mother.
it doesn't matter if my voice is
I
high
will
or
hope.
low. What
I
I'm
will
saying
hope
is
that you tell your mother Happy Mother's Day this Mother's Day. I will hope that you tell your mother Happy Mother's Day and your father Happy Father's Day. Because guess what, baby? I can't tell my mom and daddy Happy Mother's Day or Father's Day because they deceased.
Can I say something? You know what?
Well, I'm sorry.
somebody
Do you see you discussed that this lady because of her voice that she did not buy? God gave her that voice. Did you realize you just that
It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. And since you want to try me like I'm one of them, hey sis, since you want to try to try me like I'm one of them, let's get with your education. Since you think because you a bougie ass suburban ass, you worked with the servants and you just supposed to just know everything just created to life. Let's talk about it, sis. Come on.
You don't even know me. I'm getting my own education.
I'm talking to my big sis. You's a child. I'm not talking to you. You right. I don't know you. I'm talking to my big sis. Jeanette.
I know you're not.
Jeanette.
Hold on, because Miss Shelley
Jeanette.
had Miss Shelley had a soft voice like
I'm
that.
talking to my
and
big
a powerful voice to sing. So
And
you
I
can't
still
judge
do.
nobody
And I
on their
still do.
voice.
That's what I'm saying. Like, we didn't buy this. God gave it to us. If you got a problem with it, talk to God because he the one that gave it to us. That sounds weird. That you're talking
And
about
God gave me that grown ass woman. And God gave me that grown ass woman at 10 years old. Now, go complain to God.
Listen, I just wanted to say this. Listen, somebody said, James,
God gave me that grown
on
ass
that.
woman at 10 years old.
James, you had asked a question.
Wait 1 second.
Okay.
All right, so I got Cash App messages to read.
They're about to drop me again.
No,
Me too.
No, this is Cash App messages. Someone said, Dear Next, what was the conversation with Crown that had you the other day? You've been busy. I'm on her ass. That was a special message.
Don't nobody give a fuck. Kiss my ass and come. Matter of fact, kiss my cancer ass and then come down here and say it in my face, bitch. Now do that. Just because I'm sick, bitch, don't mean I won't whip your ass in these streets. I don't give a fuck who y'all think y'all are. Y'all got me fucked up.
Someone said, someone said for James, spell education.
No.
Someone else said, can we please change the topic? They aren't listening.
Yeah. Makes sense.
Well, if y'all want the topic to change, send down me some cash out. Fuck out of here. Y'all in here for free anyway. This is a business now. Y'all in here for free any goddamn way. This is a business.
They need to stop playing with me. Because not near one of these hoes will be in my fucking face in the street life, in the real life. So keep talking behind your fucking screen.
So one thing I was gonna say is
That's what I'm saying.
Somebody had said, well, why do we always want to teach people? I do wish I think the women around me did the best they could. The men around me did the best they could, but it really didn't protect me. So someone trying to teach me would have been helpful as it related to me, just growing up the way that I was, seeing somebody who behaved like me, because I felt so different around everybody that I was around. So one reason that I'm always trying to teach, but I don't teach about it, is like throwing it down people's throat. I'm always trying to teach because I wish I had me growing up. I wish I just saw a Black woman that loved herself growing up and was just unbothered by what was going on and wasn't running behind a man. Like that would have just made a whole, like I had to kind of break through a lot of chains to get to where I'm at now. So when I see the little girl dancing, I do feel like that's a teachable moment. But then it's gonna scare me because it's like, what do I do when she's around the children when I'm not there? You know what I'm saying? It makes things so scary because she's growing and learning. Now you got kids around her, their kids gonna be around other kids and their kids, and it keeps perpetuating itself. So my reason for always trying to teach is just to be a light and just let people know y'all not by yourself. We all going through something, and if we just be patient with each other instead of always beating each other up, we'll get through that. So that's why I'm always trying to teach. And like I said, I wouldn't know exactly how
I'm understanding that
with that little girl.
I'm understanding that, but everything ain't teaching though. Everything, we just can't get up here because somebody said their story and then someone else get to talking and then they get to expressing what they think they are trying to help you with or teaching you with. Some people just probably need to vent. Some people just probably seeing there's other people out there like them. You know what I'm saying? It's a lot of shit when we try to put policies and lyric staples on shit that, you know what I'm saying, we don't fully understand ourselves. We all know that this shit happens or whatever like that. Is it wrong? Yeah, that shit wrong. That shit been wrong. But when are we gonna put a stop to it completely? Not marching, not talking about it, not sitting here sweeping shit under the rug. When the fuck a stop going to be done completely? Because we can't stop right here at 41 years old and complain and say this and y'all ain't doing shit when this shit been going on for centuries.
See, that's when it's called teaching. That's when it comes.
Ain't no goddamn teaching.
It is. We have to learn.
What's the teaching part about it? When you got the government doing it, you got these celebrities doing it. Where's the teaching part?
Because the government is doing it. Just by observing Diamond.
So the government, it's okay for the government to get away with it, though, right?
It's just observing somebody.
No, it's not right for them to get away.
It's okay for Hollywood to get away. And look at the Nickelodeon dude. He been doing our kids for so goddamn long. Playing with their feet.
If you want to go back to talking about doing kids, I'm just going to be honest, and I hate to say this, but I'm going to say it anyway. If you thinking about it, the Catholics been sleeping with little boys for a long time, and I've never seen them get arrested.
Maybe you guys are getting surveys because maybe this is maybe a triggering topic. I don't know. TikTok does it sometimes, guys, with live. They do it sometimes. You will get a survey. I don't know. I did get a Cash App message. Hold on. So somebody said, so Gen X apologized just to get on the panel, get back on the panel.
Can I say something?
Diamond, you really need to get your. Can you get your crack kids out your comment section, please? I need all the crackheads to get out the comment section.
Jen, don't do my supporters like that. They not.
Everybody know the crackheads, so you can't say that.
They're not in the comment section. That love to my balls every day.
I've been down there long.
They just love to write every day. It's sad, and y'all are pathetic.
I can't even put the cuss out.
Y'all know everybody that comes back and gets in the panel. Stop playing.
Has Miss Peaches
spoken?
I'm up here. I'm waiting. I'm being nice for the moment.
Yeah, I was gonna cuss everybody out, but I'm gonna wait.
You better come on, because it ain't.
Come on,
my thing is, okay, I'm talking now. My thing is, everybody wasn't brought up in a righteous home. You do have parents that been on their kids, but it's not the parents' fault. You can't keep an eye on your kids 24/7. You have girls going to the bathroom changing their clothes when they come from home.
I did that.
You have kids going to the school and walking out the back door. So you can't blame everything on the parents. And if you wasn't raised in the hood, you don't know how the hood go. It's different levels to the stuff.
At the end of the day, it's still the parents' responsibility, no matter what they.
Okay, you saying it's still the parents' responsibility. Are you a parent?
What does that have to do with me being a parent?
If you're not a parent, you can't. If you working, you can't be around your child 24/7.
You can't relate.
And that's
if
why
you're
we
not a
build
parent.
unity with everybody around us, the teachers, the daycare leaders. That's why we feel friends with our neighbors. We get to know people. That's
You can't even know your neighbors now because you don't know what your neighbor's gonna do to your child.
What I was saying is that's why we
My
build
mama told
community.
me when she left that house, don't open my door, don't go out
to nobody.
Okay, we get it, Jay. Let me see this.
And I'm sure you still did.
We understand.
I'm sure
No,
you
the
still
hell
let
I
your
didn't.
friends in.
Okay, James.
No,
We
the
understand.
They said you agree with me, so we can't blame everything on the parents.
James doing this shit on purpose. Y'all stop indulging in James. Let James talk and y'all keep going.
They don't give
God damn.
They don't give you 120K or whatever that is. I don't know. You booming,
Don't-
James?
No, James know what he doing. They doing it.
No, I
Blame
really think
everything on
James
the
wants
parent,
to vent.
No, it ain't that. No, because y'all keep messing with. I'll tell you what. Quick question. Y'all seen Batman, the character Harley Quinn?
Yeah.
Y'all seen that? Y'all know what happened to her, right? She was his therapist. She kept talking to him. She went fucking crazy. Y'all going fucking crazy fucking with James.
Well, you that's not a good example because Joker was not that.
Ain't nobody going crazy about James and his problems. Ain't nobody going crazy about James and his problems.
Yes,
I think
ma'am.
I don't
Yes,
understand
ma'am.
he doesn't
Yes,
comprehend
ma'am.
what happened. That's my
Yes,
main thing.
ma'am.
is
Then
that
why
he's
keep
not
going back to
comprehending
him?
what
Everybody
people
had
are
moved
telling
on.
him.
If I
But you
told
can't
you I
blame
love
parents for
Hey,
everything.
Jeanette,
I agree.
if I told you,
blame
hey,
parents.
Jeanette,
But that's why we got to
Jeanette, if I told you I love you,
Y'all steady blaming parents. You cannot blame parents for every damn thing.
well, no, you can't.
As a parent, I blame myself.
But you're saying that, but doesn't the government do
But
that? Come on now, society does that.
Everything they
And you're going to get blamed.
I thought you were going to take over this group when I took a break. Angelina, I'm very disappointed.
Everything that your children experience under the age of 16 is blamed on you.
Everything they experience.
But it's not always our fault, though, like I said.
Hold on. Let me say.
Because I know for a fact I wasn't no angel.
Hold on. Hey, Miss Peach. Hey, Miss Peach, hold on. I'm finna ask the young lady a question.
No, you're not. No, we don't want to hear it.
Why?
No, you're not.
She seems to know what parents is.
No, hold on.
She seems to know what parents is.
Hold on, I'm gonna roll it back to something. I'm gonna roll it back to
She seems to know what
video, right?
parenting is.
Hold on, Jay. I'm gonna roll it back. Hold on, I'm gonna roll it back to the video.
We need another topic.
It's been men that we came across on this panel that has came up and spoke about this. Their first sexual experience came from a woman or older woman. We just seen it in the video. So we can't always, we got to fix that issue first. For whatever reason, I'm not sure why. I'm not a woman, so I don't know. But it's weird to me that most men first sexual experience come from an older woman.
Because women want to control. They want to control.
Or most little boys.
They want to control.
I wouldn't say that. I wouldn't say that.
No, you know, because men has got up here and said that. Men has gotten up here and said that.
Let's move on.
But at the same time, you got to realize a lot of these young boys, whenever even going to church, they not safe.
Ain't nobody safe nowhere nowadays.
A lot of the guys
So
say
you
it was
can't
with
sit
the
up
You can be standing on your porch and you ain't safe.
You can't say it's just women.
No, I'm not saying. I said most. Y'all keep doing that. I said most. I said most.
Hey, do any one of y'all got little boys?
Calculation of.
But see, this is the problem we have. Everybody want to lump everything into one. I said most, and it has happened. We have men that came up and have said it themselves. We just seen the fucking video. Right. We just seen the video. That's probably the little boy's first sexual experience with a woman was right there with their mother, whoever that was.
Right.
We just seen it, and now y'all deny it.
No, I have another thing. If you haven't had sons, you don't understand how their bodies grow. At a certain age, they start developing managed feelings, as you want to say.
So listen, let me ask you, do y'all think it's a difference?
Yes, at 10. Some of them be younger than that.
Listen, I got a
That's what I
question.
was finna say. How many of y'all got little boys and a little boy see a lady that he might be like, and he's a baby looking
Just like girls, you can't say when a little girl period gonna start nowadays.
Exactly.
Some of them starting at 8, so you can't say how a little boy body is gonna react to things.
My 12-year-old girl started out period at 8 years old.
Is there a difference between a 14-year-old boy giving consent and a 14-year-old girl is being taken from her?
Well, my correction, she said
There's a big difference.
That's a big
You
difference.
said giving and you
Yes,
said
but they're both children.
A 14-year-old can't give consent. There is no
children
that allows a 14-year-old
a 14-year-old boy, a 14-year-old girl. Both one gives consent, one doesn't. Is there a difference?
It's
not even a given. No, it's not even a given consent part. It's not even a given a consent.
A 14-year-old
It's
can't
not
give
even a.
consent.
Listen here, it's not even a given a consent. It's the understanding the process of what's right and wrong.
And not necessarily that little boy or little girl looking at older people. It could be they same age.
Mm-hmm.
No, but there is no state. I mean,
Is it still wrong?
There is no state that allows 14-year-olds to give consent. Period. Point blank. That is great.
When they do it with each other, is it abuse?
Yes, it is. Yes, it is abuse.
Not if they consenting to one another, you still can't blame them.
It's still abuse regardless.
Well, not in all states. It's not, because if two little kids agree to do that, they're not going to be held responsible.
So this is what I'm
Abuse
getting.
and illegal is two different things.
This is what I'm getting that we need to do more. Hold on. This is what it sounds like we need to do more. We need to talk to our children at a younger age, very younger age, and let them know that this shit is wrong. When you see signs, when you see an older person come at you, touch you, or whatever, they need to know that it's wrong, and they need to know they need to tell somebody.
Okay, now
it's not just the older people nowadays.
The older people, younger people, it don't matter. I'm not okay. Whoever come across your child and messes with them the wrong way and does something inappropriate, they need to tell them. They need to tell their parents and let them know.
That's right. So what is our reason for agreeing that sex at a young age is not right? Why is it wrong?
Well, I was raised with great-grandparents who had kids of 13 and 14.
Great question.
Just saying, and was married. So obviously, somewhere in the Black community, we don't get lost and think that it's all right, but it's not.
You said why though?
You said why?
I would say it does something to your mental.
There we go, my girl.
At an early age.
So what's the difference? What's the difference? Since we're talking about mental, what's the difference from a young baby being born and a woman putting dope up in her body and messing up that baby?
We understood you so dope, bro.
Y'all should just move.
No, y'all want to talk about young
Y'all should just mosey the fuck along, but y'all did it again. Just mosey the fuck along. Just mosey on. Y'all ain't listening to shit I said. Just move on.
Yeah, Big Jim, he definitely tried to tell y'all. He definitely tried to tell you.
Let's talk about politics, because I'm voting for Trump.
No, but I have to say this before James.
We're not gonna get this page taken.
Do you not know that men, whenever they sitting here and they doing drugs, that they could pass that through their sperm?
No, baby. Don't do that, baby. Don't do that,
Let's
baby.
not talk about that either. We don't want this page to be taken.
Okay.
Don't do that, baby. Because as a woman, you putting that in your
Hey, James, we don't want this page taken. Stop. You know, certain words, mess up the page.
Man, we gonna say everything in here. So what words will get you taken away?
You don't know, so you be quiet. You new to the Diamond Show.
It's called a question, man.
And so,
it's called be quiet and talk what you know.
It's called a question. So that means you
it's called be quiet and talk what you know.
Girl, we talking to 10-year-olds.
Miss Peaches is not.
No, you talking to a 10-year-old. You got the right one up here right now, darling.
Well, answer it. What words can be said?
Pants.
Okay, this on her other page. This not her main page. Didn't you see her other page get taken away? So shut the fuck up.
Oh my.
We can use that.
Shit. I didn't call you out your name. I just said shut the fuck up.
But if we can use that, I said, what words can't we use?
You can't use. Haven't you been listening to certain people like use initials, change the word?
So in other words, you don't know.
So this is a teaching moment.
Yes, I do know. You can't just say like the. Have you noticed they've been saying grape? They've been saying pickle. They've been saying cobbler or white tea. Duh.
Teaching. So what?
Or pew pew.
What if you
Y'all need to be quiet.
You want
y'all
me to keep going?
I have no idea what you're talking about. You said pew, you said cobbler.
Y'all speaking two different languages.
I just gave you some words that people use. Do you know anything what them words is for?
And I don't want to sound proper, but I have no idea what the hell a cobbler gonna do. That.
You ignorant as hell. Ain't nobody sounding proper. I know I ain't proper.
Y'all
I'm just as ghetto as the next. So
right in front of us.
Oh, MG.
Y'all turned into James. I told y'all.
They literally speaking two different languages.
You did say that. You did say that.
I'm so confused.
You said that.
The F up, and you still ain't get taken away.
and you still don't understand. I just gave you several examples of words.
Some words you may thought people were saying, like when they say grape, they're talking about when someone takes something from someone without consent sexually.
Yeah.
So you may thought they were saying something else, but they were literally saying grape. So she didn't know she was being funny and really don't know the vocabulary because we've seen people's lives getting violated before.
Well, since nobody want to hear, I guess I have to video.
And she just explained it to you too, and you still saying you still don't know.
What the fuck is that Darth Vader sound, man? What the
I like that joke, so you got to stop cussing because it really sounds like you're tired. So leave me alone. I'm good.
Nigga, ain't nobody tired. I'm wide awake.
You better leave me alone though, because I'm good. I like the joke though.
Nigga, I ain't bothering you. You bothering everybody talking about you don't understand.
I don't think you're supposed to say the N word.
I don't. Oh, of course we can't say that. Yeah, we use it every day.
I thought you in court. Thank y'all for
I put on the end of the drop because y'all sound like James. This whole counter turning remedial as hell right now.
Those are TikTok rules, man. That's not our rules.
See the power I got, big. Who the hell drop big? Somebody that drop big.
I'm gonna eat later, babe. After I'm done filling these orders, I'm gonna eat after that, y'all.
Diamond, I love
every
how
time
you right in front of
I
us.
see you, you have a show.
Hustling. I love it.
Right, Ray?
I love how you sit here hustling right in front of us.
Always hustling. Stay hustling.
Teaching the girls, make that money. Teaching the girls. We paying attention. Thank you, Diamond.
Y'all listen, y'all check y'all trackers. Everybody in here, check y'all tracking orders.
Is those the cups? Is those the
yeah,
what are those? What are you packing?
These are the Diamond Show cups. Yes,
I love them.
Thank you.
Keep making it happen, Black woman.
Thank you, babe.
Yes, indeed.
This is what boss do. Thank you.
Hey, Diamond.
Demonstrating.
Hey, Snapper say, if you send out one of them cups, she'll get off your ass.
Tell Snapper to stay on my ass, please.
Not stay on her ass.
She just want a free cup.
I mean, you can say white. I don't know why we can't say white woman, but I think it flags the lie.
That was me said that though. I mean, because they for the master only can master give them what they can say.
Yeah, because white women only get offended when you call them white women. Black women never get offended by being called black woman. Like, why?
No, the thing about it, they can get on here and say
white woman, they go straight to learning.
They go to yes, they start crying.
James, why we call black when we brown?
White tea.
I'm not near one of them.
We're immune to it. So whatever they call us, we just gonna adapt to it.
I'm DNA. I'm DNA. I'm not.
It does says it in the creams.
I'm DNA. I'm not near one of them.
Okay. I'm not Black Emoji. Okay. I'm a black
Because it seemed like y'all took the N word and turned that around. Y'all women took the word B and turned that around. And y'all want to sit up here and argue and debate about a motherfucker getting some at 10 years old that I paid for. Get the fuck out of here.
What?
James, tell yourself again.
Wait, what did you say?
You heard him.
Yeah, you definitely heard me. But I repeat it again because I'm hooked on phonics. Y'all sitting around here worrying about all these wrong shit.
Hey, you said you paid for a 10-year-old to do what?
No, he was a 10-year-old.
Nah, see, look.
Yeah,
They're going to help you with shit.
So she wanted 40 for the dope, so he gave her $20. And that's how what you said, James, his pickle beat her back out for $20 in dope.
Yeah, on my mama.
On his mama. And we've been talking to him for 4 hours.
And I think he keep bringing it up, so he loving the attention.
He's selling himself. I don't even knock it. Any PR is good PR.
Man, y'all act like life is just, y'all make the wrong things important in life. Right?
When I get
agree a lot of shit should never happen. What you say?
I'm gonna add. You're gonna be the first person I add, bro.
I'm just saying that you want to talk about politics. You said you wanted to talk about politics, and you voted for Trump, right?
Well, who you voting for?
I'm voting for James.
I'm voting for Angelina.
I mean, you ain't never registered to vote, so you more of a problem than Trump is.
Trump will lose.
How the fuck I end up? Cause see, the thing is, why would I run to a motherfucker? Who he ain't paying my man. Listen here, brother. Y'all always running to them folks. This been centuries. Y'all been voting, and ain't nothing changed for the brown skinned person or the brown light skinned person. Ain't nothing changed for us. So you talking about because you go vote, you good, but these people steady unaliving you in the street. These people steady raping your black woman. They taking your taxes out of your money, but you steady running the back to master. Talking about you go voting. Let's talk about politics.
Politics is a very dangerous
Let's
subject.
talk about politics.
Let's not talk about politics.
Well, y'all scared about politics.
I'm gonna respect.
Hey,
Diamond.
I don't think Diamond talks. From what I know, she
I talk
doesn't.
politics on my page, but not on her page. She doesn't like that.
Oh, well, twist the subject. He say he wants. Yeah. I'm just saying.
So, but else we can have a dialogue without tagging his name. Let's go.
Who?
So,
there's a lot of owls in this motherfucker.
Getting back to the video that we watched, again, I don't see stuff like that frequently, and I just don't see I don't know how I would handle that, but I do feel like if someone was to handle that, I never experienced it, but I think it should be handled this way. You pull that young lady to the side, you let her know like this is inappropriate, and then you just start being around her more, but so that she doesn't get an opportunity to entertain whatever whatever is in her that's making her feel like this is acceptable behavior for children.
Yeah, and you better be prepared to fight.
But what if she grew up in a household? What if she grew up in
you can't just walk up to and talk to
right?
them like that.
Exactly. Yeah.
You better be prepared.
But what if she grew up in a household like that though? What if she grew up in her mama and sisters and aunties was all that? Especially if you're growing up in a house full of money.
Learning something, maybe she didn't learn the right way. So you better be prepared to fight.
Look at James. Now he's talking about what if he grew up in the environment. James, boy, you tough. You got all the sense.
Well, that's true, though.
Man, fuck you.
That's true.
You got a lot of sense. James got sense, man. James selling the hell out of it.
Look, I'm older than you, and you talking about I got sense. What the fuck is wrong with your contact?
A lot.
What is going on here?
Y'all good, man. It was nice talking to y'all for the first time around, man. Y'all be safe, man, in life. Please.
Well, I'm still looking for people.
I'm confused.
I'm still looking for people, grandmama.
My brain hurts.
Well, anyways, there's some movies coming out this year. What movies y'all gonna watch this year? Let's change the subject.
That's the problem. Y'all still watching movies and get into reality. Everybody want to watch movies.
The movie I would like to watch this year is
James love attention.
Oh, the new Inside Out movie coming out.
Baby.
That's what I want to go see.
Go see what now?
The new Inside Out movie coming out this year.
My daughter want to see that too.
I love
Inside
cartoon
Out.
and animated movies.
What is that? What is that based on? What is that movie based on?
Emotions.
What about
emotions.
the emotion?
Your different emotions.
You think because you just brought out a word emotion, that's supposed to explain the movie?
That's what it's based on. Your different
What
emotions.
type of emotions that's going on in the movie, sweetheart?
Oh Lord. You have.
Hold on, y'all. Wait 1 second. I had to speak with a customer. Hold on, wait 1 second. I had to speak with a customer, right? What the hell happened? Hold on, but I gotta read these text messages for y'all. Hold on, let me read these Cash App messages, y'all. Because I had to take care of. I just had to speak with a customer, right?
Okay, for y'all that's saying smart shit in the comments or on the panel, he gone now. That I'm snoring, I'm not snoring for your info. I am on oxygen and I'm on silverback, happy to be. So you could kiss my fat ass with them comments.
What corporate went in? I like it. He was funny.
I think he had to go to work.
Well, that's good. That's good. The way he act, he sure don't act like he in corporate. So that's good. But let me get you this Cash App message.
He went past human resources.
Somebody said, Diamond, you ain't shit for leaving us on this slow bus.
They
said, Diamond, you ain't shit.
Hey, Diamond, ask them, was that directed towards me? Because my slow bus be popping. I'm sorry, y'all be slow, but my shit be popping. We have fun on the slow bus.
I think that was.
Somebody said I reported him to HR.
Damn, they just got old girl down quick.
Yeah, I think that was James for you. Yeah.
And they'll say it in the comments, but they won't educationize me either though. I can't even call somebody. I call us as people.
Oh, they said
Hey,
no.
everybody.
Good morning, everybody.
Good morning.
Good morning. Diamond, I just wanted to say this and I'm gonna drop down. I loved your pictures. I didn't put like or love in that because that seemed kind of creepy to me. but I'm in Jamaica right now, right? So I'm gonna do one of them running out the things with my messed up body and do a duet just to have kicks and giggles. And I'll be like, this is the body at 60.
I can't wait to see it.
I'm gonna do it. I'm waiting for my family. I'm here with my family. It's 9 of us. And it was a surprise to me. So I'm telling you, it is just beautiful. Did you get rest?
Huh?
Yeah, it's gonna be funny, girl. It's gonna be funny. I'm gonna try to turn around. I got something over my butt, but it don't look like yo. But anyway, I just want to let you know it's just to be funny because you already know that you look good. Well, I know I look good, but my body ain't like you. Let's put it like that. I'm gonna keep it 100. But I'm gonna
let me see. Let me see. I'll be the judge.
Everything. Huh?
Let me be the judge. Let me be the judge.
I love me, James. I ain't know I'm big. I love me.
I love big women. I say, let me be the judge.
Well,
I say, you don't judge yourself. Let me judge. My mama was a big woman. My grandma was a big woman. My auntie was. I come from a big woman family.
Okay, Jay. Well, I'm gonna go because I'm trying to get a tan before I do my little video.
Okay.
All right. See y'all. Take care.
Have fun.
Thank you. I'm trying to get out.
Okay. So y'all, of course, like I was listening to everything that y'all was talking about. I was in the middle of doing something. But anyway, so I just got a quick question for y'all. So I have a 5-year-old little girl, right? Now, her best friend, of course, is 5 years old as well. And of course, they both got iPads. They be FaceTiming each other and shit. And the little girl, she be twerking in front of my daughter. She'll be like, oh, look at my butt and all this other stuff and start twerking and shit.
It's time to cancel her.
And so I told my little girl, I was like, you know, don't think you can do everything that your friend do, because that'll cause you to get your ass beat. So she'll tell her friend, she'll be like, no, I'm not shaking my butt, and she'll say, I don't want to get my ass beat. So would you rather,
baby?
Would you rather your 5-year-old daughter cuss over twerking? Because I'd rather her say hell or a couple other stuff other than thinking it's okay for her to shake her ass.
Neither.
Well, your 5-year-old girl got a perfect sense, and I don't give a fuck. They can say neither, but I would rather for her to say, I'm not doing that fucking nasty ass shit. My mama didn't raise me like that. I'd rather for her to say that to be on here disgracing herself. It's telling you that your daughter, you raised your daughter, because it's not the cursing part. It's the answer that you. It's what you said to your daughter that caught your daughter attention. Say, hey, my mama don't appreciate this. I don't appreciate this at 5 years old. So if she have the understanding at 5 years old that this is not what needs to be happening, then y'all tell me who kids can't make up no motherfucking mind. Because if my daughter 5 years old and can determine that what's right and what's wrong, twerking on the internet is not right, what the fuck have y'all been talking about this whole time?
Hello panel, hi Diamond, hi everyone in the comments.
Hello, Drop.
Hi, I wanted to give y'all this perspective because this is something that we don't rationalize, that it's because where we're from that we see all of these things as being repulsive. When I go to Africa and see these women twerk, and I even asked my husband when we went together. I asked my husband when we went together. I said, "Well, do y'all see it twerking as wrong?" He said, "No, it's a part of our spiritual dances." So I was trying to understand, well, why do we see it wrong? He said, "Because we sexualize everything." The first time I saw my husband sit next to his cousin who was breastfeeding, I was appalled. She had all her boobs out. She didn't have a shirt on, breastfeeding in front of the entire family. But it's because how we're raised and how we're made to think that everything is wrong. Our bodies are wrong. Breastfeeding our children in public is wrong. I mean, just doing all of these things that are naturally done, it's wrong. Twerking, I mean, we see babies as soon as they come out the womb, they be shaking their asses. But we so sexualized, we see these things as wrong. The kids don't even know what they're doing until some adult tells them, oh, shaking your booty is wrong. So that's the problem. And it's not just about the shaking your booty part. So many times, most of our women are doing it with no clothes on. So women doing it in their panties or lingerie or G-strings or whatever they're wearing. So we sexualize everything. So it's just the culture and the society that we're in that we're made to think of things like that. Because women had to fight really hard to get their right to breastfeed their children in public. And I had an aunt that did that, and I had to really just take a step back. It's still kind of hard for me to watch because what I was made to believe, even with the age of consent in some cultures are different. So why is what we believe better or more righteous than what other people believe?
You know what? To add on, I'm so sorry. Real quick, Drop. To add on to that, cartoons shows that kids be watching, like Teen Titans Go, they also be shaking their butts. That's what people don't understand also. It's like they don't see it from their parents sometimes. They probably see it from them cartoons. They be shaking their booty and all that.
Yeah.
So that's another thing.
They do. And I mean, and they shake their booty. It's just a dance, but we have made everything
y'all watch
so
Sesame Street.
sexualized.
Y'all let y'all kids watch Sesame Street, and they do all type of inappropriate, unhumane stuff to them kids and stuff. And y'all still
That's true, because I didn't know Bert and Ernie was gay.
I wanted to make one other point. When I analyze our children and how we're raising our children right now, and when we go back into maybe 1,000 years ago, biblical times, when boys and girls reach puberty, that was a rite of passage to live a certain way. At puberty, boys went out and started working because they were looking for wives at a young age. But we have come to the point that we want to restrict our children. We are making them weak, that they're lost. Boys, when they reach puberty, that's why they start fighting, because they're fighting for their rights to find themselves as adult. But our community tells us that you're not an adult till you're 18. By that time, it's too late. Most of them are lost at 18 and having to start over and try to figure out who they are. So it's just the American culture that sexualizes from the white tea people, raping our children. And because I even was thinking about earlier about why is it that so many adults are touching children? Y'all brought up about grown women touching little boys. Those grown women were probably touched by their fathers or their uncles. So it's just perpetuating a cycle of dysfunction in our society. And that's not from us. We did not come into this earth doing stuff like that. The YT man did that to us, and now we're just repeating the cycle of what the YT man did to our ancestors, because that is not us. I'm sorry.
Oh, but we ain't gonna say just that either, Drop Queen, because we gotta talk about the mamas who allow their little girls to get raped by their boyfriend.
I don't know about allowing. It happens. I don't know about allowing.
I don't even know where that came from. Really quick. We also have to stop using that whole "it came from slavery" thing when we talk about essay and sexualizing kids. If you go back and research several places in Africa, women and kids were being raped in Africa too. Now, was it normalized with slavery? Yes, it was. But we cannot infantilize Africa like the stuff wasn't already happening to us over there, okay? And the next thing I wanted to ask Lai, did you take that opportunity with your daughter when the little girl was twerking on the iPad to tell your little daughter why what that little girl was doing was inappropriate, but her cursing was also inappropriate, and neither one of them are better than the other?
Man, her cursing wasn't no damn inappropriate about nothing.
You
always trying to make somebody a victim. Her cursing, that little 5-year-old girl recognized what was wrong.
First of all, I wasn't finished
Hold on real quick, James. But I definitely did have that conversation with my little girl about that, why that is not okay.
I wasn't finished talking. Can you hear me?
People always get up here trying to play perfect
I
ass
was
parents.
not finished talking.
But your kid was up here asking you for a bag of Doritos, and you put that kid on hold. You always up here trying to act like you a perfect goddamn parent. Her kid was not wrong. She recognized what was wrong, and she identified what was wrong. You go get your kids some goddamn Doritos.
My baby is not getting Doritos at 9 o'clock in the morning. For somebody that don't take care of their kids, you're not gonna tell me how to parent mine.
Baby, my refrigerator full.
You don't even work a job. You're not even able to feed your.
I don't need to work, baby.
I
don't need to work.
Baby, you got one. But I was talking to y'all, interrupted me.
Up here with a husband. You got a man. You sit on your ass all day. Get your goofy ass out of here.
Get it. You working.
You ain't getting nothing. You can't even comprehend, and you come up here try to act like you the smartest motherfucker here.
You and your woman don't have
comprehend what you say.
On your 11 kids. You got
comprehend what you say.
In your house with 9 other kids out here in the world.
Comprehend what you say.
Every night, you don't even know where your kids going to bed.
Let me show you my refrigerator. Let me see your refrigerator and show you my refrigerator. My kids eat good over here. Show me your refrigerator.
You don't even take your kids to the doctor, baby. You can't argue with me about not getting my
James, I know damn well you ain't going to the refrigerator.
To the refrigerator, baby.
I know damn well, James, you ain't finna go to the refrigerator.
Show me your refrigerator. This shit ain't looking like you and Trina shit. Show me your shit.
What job you work to get those groceries, baby?
Show me your shit. Show me your shit. These kids good over here. These kids good over here. What you talking about? Rasani, come here, baby. Come here, baby. Look at this. Look at her.
Do not put that baby on blast.
Clean as fuck.
Do not put that baby on blast.
Clean as fuck. What you talking about, baby?
Do not put your child like that.
Put your feet up here. See these new shoes, baby. These babies got shoes on their feet, baby. Clean, brand new shit. They don't even wear, baby. What you talking about?
James, you
go get that baby some Doritos.
Don't put the
fuck
baby
you talking about. Leave that baby child alone. She seen that little girl up there doing something, and she told her mama, I don't like this shit. I ain't doing that. Fuck that. You ain't no super goddamn parent. The fuck out of here.
Anyway, back to what I was saying to lie. What I
Not
was
a damn thing.
That opportunity. If
I'm
you
sorry,
Lee,
just stop.
Okay,
You
Lee,
arguing with a
sorry.
woman.
So I was wondering if you
And she don't give a fuck.
No, just let her.
He gets so triggered every time I come in the panel. He do the same shit every time I come up.
Because
in the
I don't
panel.
like you no more.
You got a lot more shit that you.
Why you
got
gotta
to
I used to have nightmares. Somebody killing me, trying to get rid of me. Bitch, I'm really retarded. You gotta finish me right there. Like my was smiling when somebody shot.
Can you please drop him? Come on, let the lady talk.
Hold on 1 second. Wait. Okay, so at one point in time, just hear me out. At one point in time, I thought Shaw would support you, James. He was supporting you. What happened? She support you.
Went on his live and helped him and tried to help him learn how to read. How I helped my 5-year-old autistic daughter know how to read. But every time I get up on the panel, he gets so fucking triggered for no reason.
You got a phone. Yeah.
Anyway, Lee, you could go ahead and respond, babe, because I couldn't hear you over James.
I know you fine. I was saying that I did have that conversation with her why it was inappropriate. So it's like right after I seen it, like I did, I told her, go ahead and in that FaceTime call real quick, we gotta talk. So I did have that conversation with her. But what I was saying was like, and of course, after like when she did get back on the phone with her, I did let her say that. I said, don't like tell your friend, don't do anything that's gonna cause you to get your ass beat. So I did give her permission to say that. Now I'm not saying she can just go around and like just be cussing and this, that, and the third. I'm saying I would rather her do that than be out here thinking it's okay for her to just shake her ass.
I have a question. Who told us that cussing was wrong? It's I'm just throwing it out there because people have different parenting styles, and just because you choose to parent your children one way, you can't tell that woman how to parent her child. If she allows her children to cuss, that shit, they cuss. I don't allow my children to cuss, but I'm just saying we try to put our parenting style. We try to put our parenting style on everybody. And as far as when you talk about African and people were essaying people or raping people or molesting children or whatever have you, that wasn't something that was normal because they believe in jungle justice. So stop getting up here talking about, oh, that was something they was doing. Anybody can do anything. Some people changing themselves to dogs. That don't mean society is okay with it. That's not even making sense for you to bring that up and say, oh, they was doing it in Africa. They was doing a lot of stuff everywhere. But they didn't bring it to it. And it wasn't as normal as it is now.
Okay, so
sorry, Diamond.
Wait 1 second. For everybody, you guys, y'all purchasing y'all orders will be going out today. Y'all should be y'all tracking information today. Also, everybody, the first and the second and the third batch went out today. You guys check for your tracking information, check for your tracking information. Also, the tumblers, you guys, the diamond tumblers, I have them in silver and I have them in pink. They're on the website, the Black Diamond. So Shar, they are in the comments.
I did. I don't have no shame in that.
Oh, you did?
I did. If my kid, if I was on live, right, and some people thought that I was doing something if I was physically disciplining my kid and it was abuse, I would want y'all to call CPS on me. I would want y'all to protect my child. If I was online verbally abusing my kid, I would expect my community to call CPS on me to protect my child. The man told us, got up here and put that baby on live and told us how made the baby come on here and tell us when she get in trouble what he do to her. Remember that baby said, James, she said, oh, he knocked my head between the wash and dryer, or he put on gloves and he make us fight. James got up here and told us that, right?
James ain't said no shit like that.
I wasn't finished.
So hold on, wait.
I wasn't finished.
I would like one. You said this on my website. Yes, honey, it is on the website, Cheeks. www.theblackdiamondshow.com, honey. the Blaqqdiamondshow.com. My name is spelled the same way. You can put it in the search box, or you can click the link tree in my bio and it'll take you to the website. But question, so hear me out. So I knew that you guys were saying that y'all would call CPS, but I didn't know that y'all was gonna do it really.
I actually called CPS, and when I called them people, I made sure I didn't say that I don't think two parents in the household aren't capable of raising their kids. I asked if there's any resources that they could provide for James and whoever that woman is in his house. I didn't even give Snap a real name, even though people,
And what CPS do? Not a damn thing.
That's what I'm saying. Y'all doing all that. Y'all doing all that, and that man still have his kids. So we shouldn't be having a conversation because it looked foolish. That was to my point that we can't tell people how to raise their damn kids. Just because somebody allow their kids to cuss, that don't have anything to do with how you raise your children. That man still got his kids. So everybody who calls CPS should look like a damn fool. That man still got his kids.
Okay, so hold on. Wait one second. Hold on, drop. Let Shar finish and let her get it all out, please. Because I didn't know why James had because it was really
but it wasn't just because of him. James have always been like this towards me. It's not just because the CPS thing, because that shit just happened a couple months ago.
You're lying. You're making stories up. You're a damn liar.
So it's not just because of the CPS thing. But anyway, James the one put his baby on here and made that baby tell us what he do to her when he's upset with her when that baby is getting disciplined. He also bragged about how the 2-year-old was sick one time and how he don't take his kids to see doctors. He
most Americans don't take their kids to see doctors because most Americans don't have insurance.
She asking Shar?
But I'm just saying most Americans don't have insurance.
Well, I'm gonna let her tell you why I call.
You one of them super parents that don't take care of your own goddamn kids, but want to try to call somebody else goddamn people. Girl, go get your baby them goddamn what's your name? Them damn Doritos. You don't pay attention to where your baby's at right now. Where your baby's at?
Hold on,
where your baby at right now?
Hold on, wait.
My baby's right here.
Okay, so James, hold on. Hear me out.
Like you're sitting online acting a fool on the internet.
Okay, so y'all hold on 1 second, please. Y'all, let's let Shar get it all out.
Right.
Me and James.
Yeah, super mama.
Me and James, you can respond. So, okay, y'all, everybody, mute up and Shar, go ahead.
Yeah, he bragged about how he don't take his kids to the doctor. He don't have nothing to do with the government. So he said he was homeschooling the kids. I believe that. When I went up in James' live and I was helping him learn how to read, I kept asking James, I was like, what curriculum do y'all use?
This heifer was not helping me learn how to read. Objection.
Hold on, James.
I was like, what since the kids are homeschooled,
mute up, drop, please. Mute up, drop.
Are y'all using? What curriculum are y'all using? Hold on, the plane going on.
They want you to land your plane.
Y'all using to teach these kids. He said, oh, my kids don't need to know nothing. They just need to know how to read and about nature. So I'm not teaching them nothing besides that. I say, so the kids don't need to learn nothing. If y'all remember when James first came on here, he was saying why he took that little girl out of school, it was because what the white folks was teaching her. He's not teaching them nothing else besides that. So me and somebody else on the live gave this man resources, curriculums to help this kid. It wasn't like we just automatically. He got several resources from me and other people. The man brag about the shit that he do to his kids and the way that he don't properly take care of them, the neglectful shit. He think because the kids got a roof over their head and they got food in their stomach, that's all they need to survive. And when he put that baby on live, the last thing I gotta say is when he put that baby on live doing that so-called challenge, but he switched up the story 3 times when he made that baby hold that chair over her head, he got on the live and said he did that because the baby was on her, you know what that girls go through, and she was wearing light colored clothes. And if she messed up her clothes, and they were out, he wouldn't be able to help her. So he made her hold a chair over her head. He posted that baby on live crying. While people was telling him to hold it, while people was telling him to stop, he the one cursed that baby out and kept making that baby hold a wooden chair over her head. James did that. I wasn't the only one that called CPS on James. A lot of people did because that video went viral. Okay, how about y'all hold a man accountable that's abusing his kids?
Okay,
that's
so
your opinion. It's abuse.
Wait.
But
hold on, drop. Hold on, drop. Let me read this Cash App message real quick. Somebody said, Shar, why didn't you call CPS on Trina since you care?
Y'all don't know what I did to Trina. Y'all don't know what I did in that situation.
That ain't the question they asked. Because Trina House looks
I didn't go out here bragging about
dirtier than mine.
I didn't go out here bragging that I called James. The only reason why one person knew that I called the CPS on James is because they asked me how long the process took when I called. I didn't go around here bragging and advocating for people to call CPS on James.
That's what's wrong with y'all little thought ass mamas. Y'all get on here thinking y'all can control another man's household and thought that I was gonna be influenced by your negative bullshit. When you call CPS, your ass couldn't even comprehend on what the fuck to tell the people to even get my goddamn kids taken away if I was being a negligent father or parent or whatever the fuck like that. See, you hobble your motherfucking goofy ass around here, try to be friends with motherfuckers, but then you in the background trying to talk about other motherfuckers when you sitting on your motherfucking ass, living off your motherfucking husband. It's a lot of motherfucking women like you that sit around this motherfucker and think they talking about some shit and don't be talking about shit. And how dare you say you came to my live and try to teach me something in my motherfucking live, because that was a live that I posted that haters helped me with, and you motherfuckers try to come over there and take control of my life. So what the fuck? I put a challenge out, the Hooked on Phonics challenge, on who can help me. I mean, not help me, but challenge me in a Hooked on Phonics with your education. None of you motherfuckers succeeded. So what the fuck are you talking about? You helped me learn how to do some shit. You didn't help me do shit. I brought you to a challenge, and you hop your happy four-headed ass up in there, thought you was gonna try to teach me some shit along with Trina, and that shit never fucking happened. So what you talking about, you want to be a super mom, go super mom your ass some goddamn Doritos. You forgot. I don't have to deal with y'all fucking government to have y'all fucking rules. And that's why we fucked up at the black community, because y'all run into the government to raise your child. Who raised your child? The public school system, the same system who slaved your fucking family. The same system at Black History Month, they posting fucking pictures of pregnant black women being, the babies being out of their bodies and shit, and calling that Black history to you. Get your stupid ass up out of here. What are you learning? Nothing. Fuck you talking about? And I took my kid out of school because she was being a bully. Fuck you mean?
Anyway, look how quick you just lied. That live where me and Trina gave you resources and I was breaking down letters for you, teaching you how I taught my
resources. I didn't need no motherfucking resource. I am the resource. The fuck you talking about? I save over 1,000 motherfucking great kids a fucking month. The fuck are you talking about? I am the resource. Stupid ass.
Okay, you done?
You don't know nothing you talking about. Get that goddamn nose ring out your goddamn nose. Worry about that shit. Bull nose wench.
Yeah. Anyway.
The fuck you talking about up here trying to use certified words to try to make yourself seem like you a fucking parent. You ain't no motherfucking parent. Okay. Talking about I lied. Y'all came in my live. And I thought you blocked me. Every time I'm in somebody goddamn live, here go your huckleberry ass, face ass up in there. Go do your fucking dreads. Them musty ass dreads you got. Go do something with your life. Stay out of people's business. You old victim-added ass heifer.
You done?
Hell no, I ain't done. Fuck you mean? But speak.
Okay, so wait before you speak. Go ahead, drop.
Okay, I wanted to say something. I'm not sure why people think that our school system is such a hero when most of our kids come out of the public school system reading at a third grade level, and most of our boys drop out. Y'all need to get out that bullshit. This schools, I just spoke to a guy that was a principal, and he told me it's getting worse. It's worse than it's ever been. The school system is a place for us to jail our children and prepare them for prison. Our school system is not helping. These doctors are not helping our people. Most of our people are still getting pap smears and don't know that they need a T125 to see if they have ovarian cancer. So yeah, they checking your cervix, but they not giving you the blood work to tell you that you need to be evaluated for ovarian cancer. Y'all have too much information that y'all giving to these white tea people with they not trying to help us. these doctors ain't trying to help us. My grandma, when I was a child, they healed us with some honey and herbs and peppermint and spearmint and what else my grandma used? Baking soda. So just because somebody don't get their kids these damn vaccines that's unalive, and most of us every year, and most of us have special needs children because of these vaccines, y'all need to get off y'all high horses because none of that shit the YT people doing is helping us. It's hurting us, just like segregation did.
I feel like we shouldn't downgrade public schools though, because it's like we don't just practice at school; we need to practice at home also, and that's a lot of parents don't do nowadays. They just send their kids to school, expect them to learn a certain thing, and then like one thing led to another.
I'm
It's like
sorry.
they can't read.
Are you a teacher? Because my daughter is a teacher, and I have a lot of teachers in my family. My
It
aunt
doesn't
is a
matter if
teacher.
I'm a teacher. It doesn't matter if
It's
I'm a parent.
not.
It
It's not.
doesn't matter. It's
It's
about
not
people that
producing
taking care
anything.
of their child,
Okay,
making
well,
sure
let me
that
tell you.
they're
So
reading
you're
at a
making.
certain level.
So you're kind of making my
Because
point.
you
So
have
you're
to be
kind of making my
responsible
point.
for
want to
your
watch it more
child.
because
Nerdy.
you're gonna get flagged for misinformation.
Can I say this?
I think we
Can I
might want to
say?
kill this conversation because
Can I say this one
But I'm
thing?
just saying, by the
Nerdy.
we
Nerdy. Can I say
shouldn't
this?
rely on the public school
Nerdy.
for our kids'
Nerdy.
education. You need to be the parent and make sure your children going through this.
Nerdy.
That's why there's a lot of dropouts when it comes to high
Y'all
school
are
kids
missing out.
because you're not making sure that your child is getting through high school.
Nerdy. They not teaching them.
Sometimes
Me
homeschool
and
not
my
always the
daughter.
answer either.
Me and
People
my
can't afford
daughter.
private schools.
Me and my daughter were on the news.
You can say about you and your daughter drop.
Would
I
you allow me
understand
to
that, but that
finish? You
doesn't
don't
mean that.
understand. You don't understand
Yes,
because
it
my children are
does.
very smart. If
Just
you allow me to finish, my children are
your
very
children
smart.
can
We've
be very
always.
smart, drop, and I can congratulations, drop. But
You're
you
not
still
allowing me
need
to
to be a
finish to know what I'm
parent to that
saying.
child. If your
You're
child is
not
not
allowing
succeeding,
me
that
to
means you need to help your
finish.
child to finish the thing
You,
that they needed help with.
okay, let me know when you're finished, then I can answer you because you're trying to read my
Because
mind.
no, because that whole time you were speaking, I was being respectful with you. I didn't say a word, and I got when you was about to be done and about to finish, I did. That's when I kicked in. Now I'm gonna finish. I'm saying as
Well,
a
I just said
parent,
I'll
if you
allow you to finish, and you let me know when you
and you
finish.
didn't, and you didn't.
Okay.
My thing is though, you still have to be a parent at the end of the day, whether it's at school, outside of school, inside of school. You still have to teach your child at home how to do all these things. I understand. First off, there's already a shortage of teachers, anyways. There's a shortage of teachers. First off, these teachers have to teach these kids how to act in school. These kids are out of control in these schools. These kids can barely read in the schools, but it also has to start at home. These parents, I get it. It's hard to take care of these kids. It's hard for these parents to be working and take care of kids when they get home. But at the end of the day, you still a parent that needs to make sure that your child is on the right track. So when they do get out of school, they don't have to be taught to do anything else. That's what I'm saying. Stop blaming the public schools or anything like that. People are already struggling to keep these schools up. People are going to more private schools now and paying a lot of tuition before they even go to college. Now you can go drop.
Okay, so since you're done, first of all, I'm so glad in Texas that they are allowing us to hopefully pick what school we want to go to because you're putting no responsibility on the teacher to actually teach. Me and my daughter did a news
No,
program.
ma'am. No,
I
ma'am.
allowed you to finish. Are you going to allow me to finish? So the teachers, if they're getting paid to teach, they should be doing that. Most teachers are not even teaching. I just had to get into a confrontation with the principal and a teacher because my daughter was asking questions in her math class, and the teacher had such a nasty attitude. My daughter got upset and said, "If you don't want to teach us, don't teach us. A student should have the right to ask a question if they're not understanding. That's the only way to understand. So don't tell me and get up here and try to tell me that it's not the teacher's responsibility to do the job that we're paying them to do. No, my children say every year we are not learning anything in school. If they know, it's because I taught them. First of all, secondly, every parent can't teach how I can teach my children. Most of the parents only have a third grade reading level of education, so you can't put just the responsibility on the parent when the parents can't do it themselves. The school system needs to be revamped. It is failing our children. So if this man chooses to take his children out of the public school, he has a right to do so. They got on live and talked about how smart his daughter is. Well, if she ain't in public school, she's smart for a reason. Somebody's teaching them. Somebody's teaching them.
And you still missing it, Rob.
No,
I'm
you're
not
missing it.
saying
I
that it's a
get it. I get
responsibility,
it.
but
I
it
get it.
should be.
I get it. I get it. But I'm telling you that some parents don't have the
He pulled out
education
his
to teach
kids
their
and he
children.
can't even
Do you know
read.
how many children that fail and had to repeat the grade when we went into lockdown for COVID because parents didn't know how to teach their children? Most parents don't know how to do
So
algebra.
kids don't bring
No,
in the
most
stuff they
parents.
bring in from school to see
Most
like, hey,
and
mom,
most
can they
parents
help me without that?
I watch videos every day of parents trying to figure out
But this
what
is
to
why
do to
this is
help
one
their
of the reasons
children
why we have such
who
teacher
don't know
shortages
math.
because
Most of our
parents are
children
not
don't
taking
understand math.
responsibility. Not
Most of
everything is
our
on
And
the
then whenever we
teacher.
try to
school
teach our
system
own
is
kids,
failing.
guess what? They changed the
But
whole
guess
way
what?
that they
Guess
teach
what,
them.
Rob? They're
The
taking
school
money.
system failed
Rob, they're
us.
taking money away from these public schools, Rob. They're
The
taking
school
money
system
away.
failed
The
us.
Yes.
schools is getting
The
paid for
school
our taxes.
system is failing.
They're
The
taking
school
money
system
away from
needs
these
to be
schools.
revamped.
Teachers are getting paid, but they're getting underpaid for what they're teaching.
The
And they're
school,
getting paid
they're
by
not
us.
teaching. They're
Under-
not
they're failing.
teaching. Ma'am, I had 6 kids to go to school. Nobody can't tell me
Sure,
nothing
you
about
can have as
skid. I
many
had
kids
6
as you
kids.
want.
So
But your kids are out of
what
school right
happened.
now. It is changed.
No, they're
Y'all do
not. You don't know what you're talking
understand.
about. See,
The
you don't know what
math
you're talking
Keep
about.
going. I'm gonna let
Hold
y'all
on,
go.
Stay.
Bye-bye.
Hold on,
Go
Stay. She
ahead.
don't know
Go
what
ahead.
she's
Keep going.
talking about because I still have a
You
child in
don't.
school. My last son just graduated last year. So you don't know what you're talking about. I still have children in
Yeah,
public
sure.
school.
I
And the
haven't
teacher,
graduated. I haven't went to these
and
schools.
I just
I'm not
told
seeing
you,
other kids that in
I
my
just
family that are going
told
through
you
this
that
stuff.
my daughter
Okay.
got in trouble for demanding that the teacher answer a question about algebra.
Because
When
it
most of
sounds
our
like your problem
children,
is with that individual teacher. That's your
my
problem. With that
problem is with the
one
school
individual
system. Didn't I
teacher.
just tell
If
you
you
that me
had
and
a
my other
problem with that
daughter?
teacher, you would have had to
What?
get them out of that
Didn't I
class
just
and
tell
had to
you me
talk
and
to
my
them.
other? Didn't I just tell you me and my other daughter was on the news because she said that the teachers are not teaching? We literally were interviewed on the news for my daughter to express her
Sure, then
concern
get
that
them
the
out of that
teachers are
school
not
then if you have a
teaching.
problem with that.
So, and lastly, if we consider how
You
most
just have a
schools
problem with
are
public
funded,
teaching. If you
if
have such a problem with public
consider
teaching, why
how
didn't you put your
most
kids in a private school then?
if we consider how
If
most
you having
schools
such
are
a problem with these
funded,
public schools, well, how come you didn't take into a private school or homeschool them yourselves?
if
Because it
you
sounds like
consider,
you
if
let
you
your
consider,
kids struggle in school
I
because you
have
had
a.
such an
When did
opinion
I say
about
my
this.
children are struggling? I just told you my
You
children
just
are
said
very
that
smart.
you just said
I
these
said
teachers
that they
don't
didn't learn
teach.
anything
Which
from
one
school.
is it?
And
It's either a
I
struggle or
said
not.
my children are very smart. They're not struggling
But
because
you
they're
just said
very
the teacher
smart.
weren't teaching then.
Okay, that don't mean they're teaching. I'm
But
telling you that my
it sounds
children
like
said
you
they're
just
not
want something to
learning
complain about.
anything in
Honestly, at this
school.
point, and
How
I'm
is
done
it
with
not
this
trying to?
conversation.
How is it trying to complain about
And I
something
try
when
to
I'm
tell you
telling
what
you
it
that
is.
a
I'm trying
concern
to tell
that
you
a
what it
student
is.
had?
That's
My
fine.
child said they're not learning. Every one of my children will say, "Mama, we are not learning in school."
Okay, so
And they had a
is it not
they had a
learning? Are they smart?
foundation.
Are they not learning? Is it a struggle? Is it not
Hold
a
on,
struggle? Which one is it?
Evidently, it's not clear to you because you can
Because
be
you keep
smart.
saying
You can
that.
be
You keep
naturally
saying that they're
intelligent.
smart
My
enough,
children
but
are
they're not smart
naturally.
enough to learn.
My
Which
children
one
are
is it? Is it a
naturally.
struggle?
My children are naturally
God,
intelligent, so
dog.
they don't
Okay,
need
but
as much help from
okay,
the
so you
teachers
were
and other
struggling.
students.
Your kids were
When did
struggling
I
to
say my
learn
kids?
because
I
your
never
teachers
said
did
my
not
kids.
teach.
I never said my kids were struggling to learn. When did I say that my kids were struggling to
Your
learn?
kids were
All of
struggling
my.
because your kids
I never
complained about
said
the
that.
teachers
I
not
never said
teaching.
that they were
What are
struggling.
we not
I
grasping
never
here?
said. Are you
What
not
are we not
grasping? You were in
grasping?
public school. See, this is
Why
the
are you
thing.
so offended?
So
I
okay, your kids was in
said.
public school too.
But
So I'm
but
in the
they
same
were
level as
smart. They were
them.
naturally smart. Are you not
So was
getting it?
I. So was
Why are
every
you
other
not
kid.
getting
Your kids
it?
are not special.
Every
Just because
other
your
kid is not naturally.
Doesn't mean that other kids aren't going
Every
through that.
other children is not naturally
All right.
intelligent because they
All right, Miss
wouldn't have
Ma'am.
such a high dropout rate and a low reading rate. So if I can explain it to you, because evidently you're not grasping it, my children were naturally intelligent, so they caught on me, and my mother always taught them, so they were ahead. My 4-year-old granddaughter can have a conversation that you wouldn't even believe because she's naturally intelligent, and we teach her. So just because that is her truth doesn't mean that the teacher are teaching them they're naturally intelligent. That shouldn't be so hard for you to understand. The school system is failing because they are not teaching the children. I stay at the schools because I'm one of those parents who are an active parent. So I know what's going on. And nobody can tell me about a school system because I had 6 kids who went through public school systems. 6 of them.
Me too, drop. Me too. 6 of them.
We can all agree that there are some issues with public schooling, and that learning starts at home first. Y'all completely missed my point of what I was saying. I have no problem with people that homeschool their kids. I'm saying is when I asked him, like throughout several months, I've known James for 3 years, and I've been inquiring, not that it's any of my business, but about what curriculum is he using for his kids. And when I found out that he thinks kids should only learn how to read and know about nature, and when I asked him what about nature, the man said trees and shit, meaning that he's not teaching those babies anything else besides that. I'm not bashing people that don't think the public school system works for them. Do what works for your family, but you cannot claim that you're homeschooling and telling kids, like teaching kids about nature shit and nothing else. Even the other day when somebody asked him, will his kids ever have a college fund? Would the kids ever be able to go to college? He said, they're not doing that shit. I'm not, I don't care about that. I don't care about what happened when they get older.
Okay, so
can I respond to that?
And like I said, I never advocated for the man.
Can I respond
I never
to that?
advocated for the man kids to be picked. Hold up. How can you respond if I'm still talking, ma'am? And I never advocated for this man kids to be removed from him and his family. I asked, did they have any resources that they could provide for him and that family? If we in this community claim that we care about kids and we care about the well-being, I provided James with several resources for over a year and encouraged that man to get him to see him and them babies in a better place. Don't act like I just got mad with James and I called CPS on him.
That's not what I'm
saying. If y'all was online, if y'all was physically abusing y'all kid, I would call on y'all ass too. And I hope if I was doing my baby wrong and I was abusing my kid, if I was neglecting my kids and y'all saw it online, that y'all would call CPS on me too to protect my fucking child. Even if y'all didn't want to remove to see if I could get any resources or any education.
I was in CPS, and guess what? It was more hurt than it was help. Hurt than help. And just to be honest with you, a lot of things goes on whenever you call people when you call CPS on people. Everybody is not a good foster mom. Everybody don't be in that perfect position that you think that you helping the kids when, you know what, they go somewhere else, and guess what? They get hurt even more than what they started with. And then you saying about education, and you talking about something he don't want his kids to go to college. Do you not know that there is kids right now making money off of social media?
That's not what I said. I didn't say that I had a problem with him social media. Y'all are completely missing my point.
I would never jeopardize somebody else's kids in that kind of form. I would never call CPS on somebody. It's not what you think it is. And I'm talking about, I came from 3 foster homes. That's serious. No.
This is some backward ass like mindset. That's like saying, because I know police brutality exists, if I'm being assaulted and harmed, I'm not gonna call 911. Shar did the right thing. If you see a child being abused and you're not in a place where you can help them,
but what's abuse?
Can I finish speaking? Can I finish speaking? Because I'm a mandated reporter, and y'all better be lucky that I wasn't here and I didn't witness it, because I have to. That is literally legally I have to.
It don't matter. She did, and it didn't do
listen, I didn't interrupt none of y'all.
Okay,
none of y'all.
I'm sorry.
If I am watching something that is classified as abuse in my state, I live in Virginia. If it's classified as abuse in my state, I am calling. That's just what it is. That's what I have to do. If I'm not in a position where I can help that person immediately, I am calling. That's what we're supposed to do. No, we know the system is fucked up. Y'all was in foster care. I was too. I was in 17 homes. Let's talk about it. There were good homes. There were bad homes. We know the experience, but it's not always that they're going to take a child. Sometimes they do offer resources. Sometimes you do get a good worker, because I know plenty of them. At the end of the day, Shar did what Shar felt that she needed to do, and we need to stand beside it. We can also stand behind that James needs a lot of help, and we need to figure out how to get James that help. Two things can be true at the same time, but us acting as if like somebody's abusing their child and you can't get to them, calling CPS isn't an option. That is an option.
What help does James need?
I'm sorry. James needs to sit on somebody's couch.
Yeah, what help does he need?
Oh,
That's about his need help.
We know that James is traumatized and James has been through a lot. You don't think that people have asked him, like gave him resources of how to get therapy? You don't think that we've been knowing James for 3 years and we didn't try?
I know you said that you did all
you just
of that.
said he need to go sit on somebody's couch. You don't think that we said all of that to him?
If you saying all of that and it made
Everybody
you call
needs to be sitting on
CPS
somebody's
on
couch.
somebody that's
We
trying
all
to be
need
there.
to
First
sit
of
on
all,
somebody's
men is
couch.
not trying to be in their kids' life. Neither alone. Men is not trying to be in their kids' life. To me, he do need to sit on somebody's sofa. He needs to release and get therapy. But that don't make him a bad person from his kids. He just showed you a freezer full of fucking food. I mean, freaking food. He just shows you that. Do you think CPS is really going to walk in the door and not see that he have food, that he have a place for his kids to lay on? They're going to do something? No, he's providing. He's just providing in the wrong way. That's the reason why I say
I don't think it's the wrong way. I think it's just different from what they think it should be. They have YT people that take their kids out of school and teach.
White people do it all the time. White people do it. YT people do it all the time. I'm sorry.
Why? Yeah, they take their kids out of school. They teach them how to use a pew. They teach them how to live off of the land. They teach them how to fish. They teach them how to make fire from bricks. But we don't think about that. We think we supposed to be under this YT man system of government where we gotta follow their rules on getting vaccination, follow their rules on going to school. You know why somebody said the school are fucked up because of the parents? No, the schools are fucked up because it's based on your income. Your school is poor and you have low wage teachers and bad books.
To put their kids in private school.
And it's not even about that. They take our money. They take our money to.
And when I worked in a private school, guess what? They was having sex on top of the roof.
Oh shit!
And this is what the Jaguar players. I live in Jacksonville. This is where the Jaguar players are sending their kids to. And they having sex, running trains on girls.
And see, Drop, I agree with you on a lot that you are saying when it comes to the school system. That's why outside of public school, my kids are also educated by me. We also go outside and touch grass, and my kids know how to forage. My kids know how to identify different mushrooms, what's poisonous, what's not. We have a garden. We do certain things like that. That's what we do outside of the system. My kids know that Pocahontas' real name is Matoaka, and they know the real history behind it. We do that at home, but I can't just pull my kids out of school and give them nothing and offer them nothing. That's not.
Well, that's what he's offering. What he think is valid. She talking about a college education. She brought up. Well, he said he wasn't worried about his kids going to college. None of us should be worrying about our kids going to college. I'm still paying an $80,000 fucking loan in a degree that I'm not even fucking using. When they telling me AI finna take over all that shit, nobody should be going to college. We all should be going to trade schools, from electrical to truck driving, and they finna get rid of the truck driving, HVAC, and all these things. So if your child don't go to college, yes, they finna have. They already got trucks on the road with no drivers. Diamond. They already got 18 wheelers on the road with no drivers. So we need to get out of this traditional mind thinking that the white man has set up in our mind. We are some people that's supposed to be like James is thinking. Somebody gonna tell me I'm gonna be in the farm with James. Damn well you are, because I'm trying to make me a fucking village where I own land by water and I can raise my fucking grandkids, and we have our own fucking church where I'm teaching them how to grow fruits and vegetables and a fucking fish. All this shit gonna be taken away.
Drop,
Whenever the white man want to run through this and take this shit away from us and shut down our bank accounts, they have access to do it. And then what y'all gonna do?
Exactly.
You
got
absolutely
banks
right.
shutting
I just
down
want to know,
people's bank accounts.
as I'm a mom, I want to know what was the offense that I want to know what actually did he do? Because I don't know what he did.
Oh, they saying that he had his daughter on live, holding up a chair, and they thought that was abuse. I don't know. But
Okay, so
I think abuse.
We have a diapers worker here. She said that she's mandated. So is holding the chair abuse?
No.
No,
They didn't take his kids.
The
They didn't take his
That's
kids.
considered
diapers
punishment.
worker?
I make mine
Corporal
touch their
punishment.
toes and squat.
Who's the diapers worker?
I'm not hitting them.
Oh, she's not here no
Let
more?
them tell abuse is whenever you hit your child.
And it also
somewhere
depends
else
on the
beside-
state that you're in. It also depends on the state you're in, because corporal punishment, making a child sit on the wall, making a child run until their legs hurt, in my state, that's illegal. You're
Okay,
not
so
allowed
holding
to
the
do
chair is abuse in your state?
I was let James up,
I'm
but
not-
James,
I'm not touching
No, it's
them.
not Queen. Queen is not. No, I didn't say I'm a diapers worker. I'm a mandated reporter.
Okay,
Those
you're
are two
mandated.
totally different things.
Yeah, okay, I'm sorry. Is that abuse? Is holding the chair abuse?
No.
To cause pain in my state, what I heard Shar say was that he got the baby to get on live and describe the type of punishments that James did to her, which included hitting her, which is physical abuse.
so let me
He didn't hit her. She held a chair over her head.
touch her.
Before that all happened, James did a video, and apparently it was a what you call that? It was a punishment. It was a stitch.
Uh-huh.
It was a stitch video because someone else, a mother, did that to her child. It was a challenge, right? It was a challenge. And so a mother did that to her child, and the mother went viral for it. Okay. And when he did it, I think he did it on live though.
Okay. So
And
because it's live is abuse?
the baby was crying. I don't know. I didn't see it.
That's what I'm asking. I want to know what exactly is the offense.
I already explained this, and I already explained it, and I'm not gonna go over everything again. It wasn't just one situation that I've seen James put his kids in where I felt like it was neglectful or some form of abuse. It's
Because
not.
he didn't go to the doctor. He didn't take her to the doctor.
So
as
would you
many times
report
as
him
you
if he was
could.
beating their ass?
Okay, so I'm sorry. I'm
Beating a
misunderstanding
child
it.
is not
I thought
the
it was
only form. Beating a child is not the only form of abuse.
We just believe in soft parenting. You're not
But at the
supposed to
same
correct
time,
your
you
child
do
at
have
all.
that.
Over the
Aren't
years
we
that
supposed to
I've
be
seen, and
parents?
like I said, you're supposed to be parents, but you don't inflict abuse on your kids, not verbally,
Hold
not
on. You
mentally,
mean pain?
not.
We're not supposed to inflict
You
pain,
do
but
not
when my
inflict
son
abuse or pain
lifted
on your
weights,
kids at
when my
all.
son lifted weights, he growled.
Oh, so
and
you just
grunted.
saying you
That's
supposed to
pain.
be
We're not
stand
supposed to have
time
no
out
pain
in the
on our
morning.
kids, man. Life gonna
Okay, so
abuse you.
but
Life
I
gonna
just
give you
want to.
pain.
Yeah, if James come back, I will let him up, y'all. But James didn't come back.
I just want to clarify. She said it's not one time. Okay, so it was the time.
Didn't come back.
I'm sorry. It was a time. It was times before this that nobody never called on him, but this was the last straw.
Because I have tried to provide several resources for James. When James came up here and he bragged, like we was talking about the way that we discipline kids, and James, you know, he's one of those people that say that physical, discipline is okay, and okay, whatever, that's his right. But he got that baby and put her on camera when Donna walked away from the screen, and he said, "See what I do for you when you get in trouble. What I do to you when you get in trouble." The baby said she had tears in her eyes. People was telling James to get the baby out of camera.
Okay,
If she did something wrong,
And
was she supposed to
he
be
said
happy?
it does not matter what she did wrong. He put that baby on live in front of people, and that baby
Now
said
that's
he knocked my head. He knocked my head
Yeah,
between
that's
the
wrong.
washer and the. He knocked my head between the washer and the
Well,
dryer.
Shar
And
explained
he
that
said,
too.
"What else?" And he said, "What else do I do to you?" And he said, and the baby said, "You make us go put on gloves, and we box when I get in trouble." He had that baby come up here and explain that baby had tears in the eyes. She was embarrassed. It's not just one thing.
Boxing when you get in trouble could have meant a whole lot of stuff.
And based on that, Shay, I absolutely would have called, because it's like literally I just went up and pulled up our code. Like it's literally in our it's 22 VAC 40 subsection B. It literally talks about children standing on one leg being part of punishment, keeping your arms raised above your head or horizontal to your body, restraining and restricting movement.
The military do it.
Tying. Like all of those things are things that I have to report.
Okay, no, I just want to clarify.
Standing on one leg.
I just want a clarification.
Come on, make it make sense.
So that's
The
just
math
like
is not mathing.
that's just like football practice. When people with their kids in football practice,
Exactly.
so that's like abuse.
Exactly, that's what I'm saying.
No,
They make those kids live ways that they never can imagine.
Sport is not considered abuse.
Oh, so the coach can do it, but not the parents.
Too.
Okay, so the coach can do it, but not the parents.
Sports too.
I just want a clarification. I'm sorry,
When
y'all.
it
I'm
comes
gonna
down to
leave.
it, if you cannot punish your kids when they're doing something wrong, then who are you? Who are you? We're supposed to give kids direction. They can't just be out here doing anything. That's the problem right now. They out here being wild and disrespectful. Whenever I was raised, if you seen an older person putting in groceries, guess what you did? You went and helped.
Them. You helped them.
These kids are so freaking disrespectful. It don't make no sense. And then y'all always blame the parents. So if you want to blame the parents,
we can't
well,
let
how
our
come
children,
we can't discipline them?
So we can't let our children stand on one leg. We can't let our children stand on one leg.
You
But
make your child stand on one leg for 5 hours. Is that abuse? Is that abuse?
We cannot make our children stand on one
Everything
leg,
is
but
abuse.
they're unallowed.
Why we have kids?
They're unallowed them though. They're
Okay.
unallowed them for being disrespectful.
If y'all
People
call
are
that
so
abuse, what did y'all
disrespectful.
call?
It don't make any sense.
Understand the reason why
What y'all call
You
treason?
damn if you do and you damn if you
because
don't.
they found a way. That's what I'm like. That's how it happens in the first place. People found a way to make it abusive. They found it a way. It's probably
And that's the problem.
And that is the problem.
You can make them overeat and they'll say that's abuse too. You can make them finish all their plate on their food, on their food on their plate, and they'll make that abuse. Anything you do that you think that somebody else don't agree
in the
with.
most physical way. No, you have kids because we want kids.
And this is my problem.
And
Like
that's the reason why you walking outside and they might
you're
rob you.
justifying and minimizing something. When you're reading this, making a child stand on one foot for 1 minute. That's not what they're talking about. They're talking about where people are literally using these things as punishments. Let's not be obtuse. If you're using these things as punishments, if you're making your child, and I know my daddy made me stand in the corner and hold books up on the sides, and if I dropped, I got hit. So I know what it is. That's abuse. I don't care which way you want to
be late for practice.
Any of those
We used to
things.
be, my daughter used to be late for track
pain.
practice.
We
have
one at a time,
please,
it was unnecessary pain that it was not necessary. And a lot of us went through those things because we had lazy parents or they were impatient. They didn't have time to teach us and find other avenues, and they didn't have the resources. So we went through what we went through. And I don't care, y'all can pay to draw me, it's fine. I don't care because y'all don't like the truth. At the end of the day, it's not okay. We need to learn different ways. I'll give you your time. Give me a second, drop. We have to learn different avenues to not traumatize and abuse our kids. Period. It's okay that we went through it. We know we need to learn better. We had impatient and lazy parents. They were doing too much that they couldn't learn how to sit down and have a conversation to us or give us a rule and explain to us why it was that way and teach us and discipline us in the ways that were beneficial to us. They didn't have that. We know that. You should know that because it's not okay. Anytime you want to put your hands on somebody, my husband does not get to hit me when I do something wrong. If he did, I'm his beneficiary to his life insurance policy. Period. We don't do that. We literally don't do that. We don't do that to other people. And it's illegal for us to do it to animals. So why do we think it's okay to do it to children? I'm not
because
for
they're
it.
still learning. Adults don't know. But when my daughter was late for track classes, she had to run around the entire school. When my other daughter was late for band practice, they had to run around the entire school, and that's mild. So you telling me because that inflicted pain on their muscles and made them sweat and put some tears in their eyes because they were tired, that's abuse? Is not making sense. You didn't say that. You didn't read anything that said that letting your child stand on a wall for 5 hours. You said letting your child standing on the wall on one leg is abuse. So who's to determine how long is too long? Is it the parent's responsibility that my child has suffered enough, or should it be the government who to say that it's enough punishment, but they'll take my child out for being disrespectful to them and take their entire life when the things I'm doing is to save them, not harm them.
Right.
But a stranger can come
Can I
in
have?
and harm
Can I
my
say
child.
one thing, Drop Queen? I Miss Queen. What about when the police officer put their hands on our kids? Is that not abuse? When they're slamming them, when they're shooting at them, when they're unaliving them?
So what is that in against the wall?
So we're taking our kids away from home for a simple punishment, but we're not talking about the law enforcement, other people doing that to our kids. Is that not abuse? When they're in the foster care and they're doing worse to our children, is that not abuse? When y'all taking these kids out of the home and put into a foster home that's doing worse than the supposed parents are doing, is that not abuse? When them kids are away from home, stolen by the CPS, and they're getting unalived, they're getting SA, they're getting so much more abuse, so to speak, than a spanking. Is that not abuse? And they're telling the CPS, they're telling the judges and everybody else they're being hurt. And y'all refusing the parents who did not do the bare minimum back to the family. Is that not abuse? Because taking a kid away because the parents spanked them is less than they're getting unalived somewhere else under the government so-called system.
So I'll answer your question.
Call these goddamn people who's doing the same to these kids.
I'll answer your question. Yes, all of those things are abuse. Also, CPS is not taking your kids away because you gave them a spanking. Let's be fucking for real.
That's
not what
kids.
It is. Hold on. Are you gonna let me finish? Are you gonna let me finish speaking? Are you gonna let me finish speaking?
With CPS, they're taking away kids. They're not doing it right. They're stealing them kids away.
Like you don't want to hear her facts. She's telling facts.
She's not telling. I said it's abuse. Absolutely, it's abuse. Y'all act like because one thing is an abuse, the other thing, two things can be true at the same time. Like I stated before, we're not gonna not call the police because we know police brutality happens. If somebody is in our house assaulting us, you're still gonna call 911. We know that the system is fucked and we know the system is rigged. We know those things, but when we are looking for help, we still use those systems. Don't play in my face. We definitely still do those things. Yes, Pete, all of those things happen. Is it something that's supposed to happen? No, it's not. Is it okay? No, it's not. At the end of the day, I'm not going to say, oh, well, it's better that I'm abusing them than somebody else. The abuse is never okay, regardless who is doing it. I don't know what we're trying to justify. I don't justify children being abused, assaulted, touched, essayed in any form or fashion anywhere. What I am saying is if we see something wrong, we need to try to correct it, whatever that avenue may be. Like I stated, I am not nowhere near where I can get to James, where I can give him resources, where I can do any of those things. But I'm a mandated reporter, and based on my statutes and my limitations, what I am supposed to do, if I witness something, because that's my job, and I can be held accountable if something is hurt, if a child or a person. Shit, if I'm driving down the road and somebody gets in a car accident, if I don't hop my fucking ass out, I can get in trouble if somebody dies because that's part of it. Like literally. So I'm going to do what I'm supposed to do. You don't have to like it. And the problem is the system needs to be fixed. That's the problem. The system needs to be fixed. At the end of the day, if you are making your child stand in an uncomfortable position to teach them some type of fucking lesson, and you couldn't sit down and talk to them and communicate and get that message to them some other way, that's a problem in your parenting. You need to get resources. You need to step outside. You need to talk to somebody else, because that means you don't have the time to do what you need to do. My oldest child, I put my hands on her. It did not help her in no way, shape, or form. My baby was traumatized, and I'm talking about ass whoopings. That's what it was. My other babies got a different mama. I don't raise my hands to my kids. They don't. This tone I'm giving you, they don't get that. And I don't have destructive kids. I have kids that are very well mannered, very well behaved, honor roll students. I got council members writing my kids letters, and we grew up rough. My kids started off in the hood, and I got them out of it. I don't need to put my hands on them to teach them any type of fucking lesson, because I can talk to them. They can hear me. They can see me. I can show them the harm that the behaviors that they are doing is going to cause, and I can show them the outcome. You talk about prison systems. 70% of people who are in prison got their ass beat. Now what?
Okay, now see, the reason why I'm passionate about what I was saying is because y'all know what's going on in the system. I'm not saying what she's saying is wrong. I'm just saying y'all quick to take these kids away, right? Instead of helping the parents. If y'all want to help the parents to be better parenting, that's something that should happen first before taking away the kids to a system that is broken. That are doing worse. You may not even get your kids back while you fixing yourself. That's what I'm talking about. Let's not be blind at the fact that this is happening to these kids.
That's at home too. That's at home too.
But
that's abuse at home too.
How
and
are we
sometimes
taking
they
kids out of the home
wait a minute.
worse
They being
off?
put back in the house, and then you don't see them no more.
That's what's crazy to me. Cremation, I'm not arguing about that. What I'm saying is that they taking kids away from the parents that are not doing those things, and then they're letting the kids that are getting abused stay in the home. That's what I'm saying. The system is broken because how they're doing it is taking the kids that are not receiving all of this, what is spoken, and put them in a system that is doing that to them. Instead of the kids that are really getting abused, they're not being taken out of the home. They stay in the same abuse. So it's like it's the opposite way. I've seen this. I've heard this. I have people that I know that's going through this and with their kids that did not do this to their kids. And their kids are being abused away from home, and they were not even abused at home. This is passionate to me because not every state is like this, but there are a lot of states are broken. The system is broken.
Well, it's a damn if you do and a damn if you don't.
One thing really quick. I just want to clock one thing really quick, and then I'm gonna drop. Jay in the comments asked that I call CPS on myself. You damn fucking right, I did. Now what? And my daughter's downstairs, and she can clarify. I absolutely did. I said I don't know what else the fuck to do. I am losing my mind. I need resources. I need help, and that's what the fuck they did. Now what? Now what?
I feel like a lot of parents, they like to revert to punishing faster than actually teaching their kids what they did was wrong, because I feel like that's the easiest for them to think that that's what's best for their child, instead of having like a comprehensive education or teaching for their own children. And I feel like what Queen just said, when she said she called CPS on her own self, I feel like that's a big step for somebody. And sometimes there's some parents out there who are on the breaking point and everything like that. I know, like, sometimes there's parents out there, they're at the breaking point, and then they break the breaking point by unalive their children and all that, which is crazy. But I mean, we just have to be real with each other. Like, we don't need to be physical with our kids. We don't have to. We don't have to. It seems easier, but it really isn't.
Well, this is all I want to say before I get down. When y'all was talking about James and homeschooling, how could he homeschool his kids when he can't read himself?
But no, that wasn't my point. It wasn't.
I ain't saying that was your point, Shar.
But
I ain't say that was your point. I said I'm just gonna say this before I go down. I did not say you did anything. I'm not getting into that. I'm saying out of my own mouth, this is what I'm saying. Don't put you in a situation, take you out, because I'm not talking about what you talking about. I'm saying for James to homeschool his kids, who have to go get his child to read the comment, to read the comment, how is he teaching the kids to read when he can't do that himself? So the little reading that they had when they was going to school, good thing, excuse me, good thing they remember that to keep on, helping out. How you gonna homeschool somebody when you can't do math that good and you can't read that good?
Cream, I don't think that's
like I understand that, but I'm about to get up from here because I don't want nobody saying shit to me, because I ain't trying to go off today, so I'm gonna drop down. That's all I'm
okay. Well, go ahead and do that. I don't think that's fair, because I don't know too many people on this platform right now that know how to do geometry and trigonometry and all the other stuff, new stuff that they got in schools right now. So I don't think that's fair to do that, especially when there's another parent inside the home. I'm just trying to understand.
Homeschooling, do you know that they will, give you like the textbooks and stuff like that it can go over with the kids.
I believe. But that's what they do. They provide that, and you can also get it online. That's why I said that I kept asking him what curriculum is he using to teach the kids. Not that he owed me a specific answer, but I'm telling y'all, when he finally told me, he said that as long as the kids know how to read and know nature shit, which is about trees and leaves, that they don't deserve to know nothing else. They don't need to know nothing else. And I think that all of us, whether we homeschool, put our kids in private school, public school, whatever the fuck we do, right? We should want to provide our kids with the best opportunity, no matter what way you choose to educate them. They deserve education. Yeah, we up here like trying to justify some form, like a form of neglect against kids. Y'all keep saying just because he got a refrigerator full of food that the kids well taken care of. You see, when I brought up all those issues, all he could show is how clean it was her brand new shoes, and nothing else that I brought up. The actual issues were not addressed. And do we know how many resources that CPS provide families when they find that there's no physical abuse in the home? They provide resources. James claimed that he never physically abused his kid. I said neglect. They offer resources. I gave the man resources for over a fucking year. Can we be for real? The lengths that we are going in these conversations to justify mistreatment of kids.
Okay, can I ask you, how did you approach him? Did you approach him in a positive way?
Ma'am, I've known James for
it's not what you say, it's how you say it.
You know what? I'm gonna jog. Y'all have a good day.
You too.
I'm not gonna speak on James and his family issues. That's on James. That has nothing to do with me. Them kids are clean. Them kids, and y'all want him to do more as a parent, but at least he's not doing less as a parent. So it's everybody. If they want to be concerned about James and his family, that's fine. But I'm not gonna speak on brother James because I'm cool with James, and more power to. At least there's a father in the home. Y'all be complaining about men in the home, fathers in the home. At least he's in the home with his kids. There you go. All the complaint about man gotta be home and man need to raise their kids. James is that man raising his kids. Anything else? Right. Y'all go ahead and deal with that.
Whooping him, making him hold a chair. I mean,
I don't know what he's doing, but he's ain't he the father at the home. Stay positive. Is he not a man at the home? Isn't that what they say? A man is better to raise a child than a woman. So y'all having a heart attack and picking and choosing when y'all having a conversation. You know,
I don't know about
go
that.
ahead.
About no man better to raise a child than a woman. I don't know about that.
The men are
Women
saying.
are very nurturing.
That's what the men are saying. So now that they got a man in the house, and what we complain about now?
No,
ain't that supposed to solve everything?
Just because because it has
yes, like a damn
I'm just saying for the men that be saying these things about men being home.
A half a man is not better than no man. So no, that's not what we on. Absolutely not. But what I'm saying is, anybody that got children know that being a parent, a lot of us can't be taught. I hate seeing people in the comments saying, "Oh well, free classes." There are a lot of parents that feel like nobody.
There's no book that comes with raising a kid,
ma'am. A lot of parents cannot be taught. A lot of parents cannot be told how to parent. A lot of parents do not take criticism, period. A lot of us as parents, I'm a parent. We don't know what we're doing still. 2, 3, 4 kids in. We just don't know what we're doing.
We're trying
I'm gonna tell you this, and everybody else.
That's all that matters to me.
The problem with James, he shared his children life on the camera. I would not do that. My child is not. None of y'all gonna see none of that. I'm not bringing my child in the light because I don't need y'all to speak on me. So if y'all don't want people to speak on you, stay out of these goddamn cameras.
You guys talking about books. When the last time y'all was in the library? They're talking about books.
Shay, we can hear you and your kids.
Come on, come show me your
Shay, we can hear you. But a lot of times y'all need to stop putting your kids on TikTok, on Facebook, whatever social media y'all have. If y'all don't want people to speak on it, stop speaking about your problems on TikTok, then people won't have an opinion. And that's why people are attacking James, because he showed too much of himself. And so we can't do nothing about it. People are going to have their opinions about it. And they have the right to have that opinion, But I'm not talking
I just wanted to
about
say something really quick when I'm dropping, because I'm just sitting here in this conversation. And all I'm hearing is y'all will ignore things that you have seen on lives and in videos just because you like him. And no matter how much people tell you things are going on, you'll just still say, oh, I don't think anything's wrong because I like him. That's a huge issue. Like, that's not okay. Like, you can like somebody and still see when they're wrong.
Because, that's him. That's how he wants to raise his kids. I'm not speaking on him, okay? But I have the right to feel that way as well, okay? I'm not gonna speak on him. And then all I said was he shouldn't have put his business out there.
So, Darth, what are you saying that he did wrong? Because it's only an opinion, so I want to know, in your opinion,
exactly,
what did he do wrong?
I feel like that it's wrong that he's been putting his child on the camera while he's so quote unquote disciplining him. That he's disciplining his children.
Okay,
it's not also wrong.
Not against the law to put your child on camera, so that's your opinion. So you're telling us that we're supporting him because we like him, but maybe we just don't agree with your opinion.
Okay, you know what, Drop Queen? That's fine. You can feel that way, but I feel like if you,
but you're saying as if he did something wrong. So
is that no matter what the fuck James does, y'all will ignore it because you like him. That's what I'm hearing.
Yeah,
so
you know what?
How can it be when I just asked you what he did wrong? How can it be when I just asked you specifically what he did wrong, and the only thing you said was he put his child on camera?
Girl, you fucking cut me off before I could say anything else. So yeah, I only said one thing because you fucking cut me off.
Okay, well, I'm a mute so you can finish telling us what you
Drop
think
Queen,
wrong.
they have Black Chicago, and what's his name, Jaywalk, and all these other essay and pedos on their panels, and they talk to them, but they ain't got no problem with those type of people with criminal records, right?
Who said I didn't have
y'all
a problem
pick and
with
choose.
them?
Y'all, you know what? Let me drop down. Y'all pick and choose who y'all want to attack. Well, if y'all have so much moral, start by bringing down the people like the essayers, the pedos that be on TikTok.
Girl, who said we aren't going to do that? I reported him like 6 times, bro.
So we need to know
and
who
his
those
page is
people
still
are.
not down. So who says we're not trying to do that?
Black Chicago, Jaywalk.
No,
okay,
I'm talking about the people who are
platforming at the same
them,
time.
and
okay,
it's okay.
So clearly,
call those
y'all
people
just want to
out.
just, you know what? Keep it. You,
well,
keep it. You end up in a nursing home later from doing all this crazy shit.
Okay, I want when it comes down to a man that's trying
nursing homes
to raise his kids. He's not putting his hands on them. He's not abusing them. They don't have no bruises on them.
Positive. You're speaking too fast.
You're speaking
That's
what they do and stay positive.
That was one of the things that was said. That was one of the things that was said. That he beats on them, and he has admitted to doing that.
You know how many people beat on their kids that are up here talking, and other panels that beats on their kids and punish them? Huh? Do you know how many? Are we gonna go at each and everybody's house and watch how hard they hit their kids and how they hit their kids? I'm sorry.
An opinion. That's an opinion. Some of us still believe in corporate
and then
punishment because
their kids are well fed, they're well dressed. Some, well, not like James, but a lot of people kids are in school.
I got a question.
And they become
you're doing something wrong. It's the parent job to make sure that kid don't do it again. And then you want to criticize how they punish their kid. It don't make any sense to me. It don't. It's like
you doing a positive. I think it was you that said it. I got a question. We were talking earlier about legality and the ages of consent, and you had a lot to say about what was legal. Well, it's illegal in certain states to hit your kids. So why are you it's not opinion. We were talking about legality, so let's talk about legality. It is legal.
Okay, so
in
now
certain
you're
states to put
talking
your
to me.
hands on your
and
kids.
What I said,
that's not true. It's not
said.
illegal in any
That
state
is
to
not what I said.
punish your child. That's not true. No state says that you cannot
We're
hit
having
your child.
Drop. Let me ask you something. We are talking about discipline and a system that is already broken. How many of our Black children are being unalived or attacked by police officers, right? How many of them are being accused of stealing, accused of crimes? And how many of our innocent Black men and women are in prison because of accusation?
I like to answer you because it's not about us
chastising our children because they do worse to our children than we do. It's about them breaking up our homes and continuing a cycle of dysfunction because they put them, like I've already said, they put them in foster places where every person I know who's been to a foster home has experienced physical, emotional, or SA abuse. Every single child that I know, and I had a lot of them in school, who they took them away from their parents because they said, oh, your parents spanked you a little bit too hard, or you had your knees on their rice a little bit too long, but I'm gonna put you in the system. And do you know 85% of the children that goes to foster home end up in a prison system? Let's talk about that.
And
can we address that? 85% of the children that end up in foster homes end up in prisons. But anyway, I want to go back to what I was saying about my daughter, because God just brought something back to my memory. Each teacher that had a problem with my child was a YT teacher in her public school system. Those people are not there to teach our children. Those people are there to cage our children until they're ready to go to prison. My child, I asked the principal, well, what did the man say my child did exactly? Oh, she came to school with an attitude. I said, what does he mean have an attitude? So when I talked to the teacher, he said, oh, she always fight to defend herself. And I asked my daughter, I say, so you're telling me a little black woman can't stand up for what she think is right? That's basically what that YT man is telling me about my little black girl, that when she voices her opinion about the dysfunction he have in his class about putting in grades late or put them in incorrectly, and she stand up for herself, she gets to be labeled as a mad black woman. So y'all don't get up on this panel with y'all self-righteous selves and tell me that this system is working. Every part of this system, from the public school system to the foster school system, she's not in the same class. So what is your point? And if you really want to talk about why she in that school system, because they have districting, because they have districting, that said that she must go to that validated. When I had to get my son out of school from being fucking bullied, I had to go up to the superintendent's office and demand that they move my child. But you say you have a zero bullying tolerance policy, but I gotta go up there and raise hell for y'all to move my goddamn child. I've been in these systems too fucking long and have fought for every fucking child in this system. When me and my child went on the news station, we did it to fight so that they can change the fucking system and not continue in a broken fucking system. I have written TEA on behalf of students for being. I was on the fucking news because they didn't even want to let the kids in school because they didn't have a fucking mask on. So I got my company together, and my company said they'll donate 5,000, 50,000 masks to the fucking school. The school say, oh, it's not about the mask. We want to teach the kids responsibility. So you telling me you want to send the fucking kids home who already don't barely come to school because they don't have a fucking mask on? This system is not for us. It's to continue to break and continue a cycle of dysfunction in our fucking community. So if y'all are okay with 85% of the kids going to foster home, being in prison, y'all keep doing what y'all fucking doing. Because from what James did, he ain't did shit wrong, but raised his kids in a way y'all don't agree with.
Preach that shit. It's time for you to get off of this live right here, because these dumbass women don't know what you're talking about. They slow. All American ass slaves. That's why y'all TikTok accounts look like they got black eyes.
So many problems with.
Get your ass out here. Let that lady finish speaking. Let the other lady drop. Finish speaking. Drop. Pop that shit. Drop.
She really had a
drop.
problem.
Keep speaking, because they're not talking about shit. Drop.
Point blank.
I do have the experience with everything.
There you go. Drop.
I do have the experience with everything. I raised 6 fucking kids.
One at a time. Drop. You can go on these women TikTok accounts and you will not see them with their kids or any other men.
I want to say something really quick, and I'm going to.
Y'all ain't doing nothing but a bunch of women who hate women. Get your ass out.
One at a time, people. One at a time.
Well, I'm going to say something, and I'm going to drop. First of all, it takes a village to raise children. That's the first thing. There's not a handbook that comes with raising kids. It's not a handbook for us as parents. We do what we can, and we raise our children as best as we can. I think everybody on this panel has good opinions. Great. I mean, everybody. I agree with everything that anybody says. But the thing about it is that instead of us knocking each parent down of how they raise their kids, what we should be doing is coming up with different solutions within our community
and as us being a minority, to see what we can do to help one another. Because the school systems, they're not great anymore. Even we hope that the school system, when we send our kids to school, that it's going to educate our children. Our children are not getting the education that they need. So we have to do what we feel is best. And I think the best thing for us to do is for all parents, even people who are not parents, young people who are wanting to be parents, let us all get together. Let's come up with ideas and solutions to help each other to become better parents, to become better people, and a better minority. I thank everybody for letting me speak, and everybody have a great day.
Thank you for saying that, Miss Candy. You are so right. The problem is we're here and we're just yelling at each other. Now, I'm yelling only because I've experienced this. I have my cousin that children was taken from the system. Her son, he harmed himself. He went to school, and I told my cousin, why did you let that boy went to school? And he cut himself because he was suicidal. So she tried to prevent him from being suicidal, but she let him went to school. And who took her kids? Was the damn YT people at school accusing her of doing that to her own child. Even when the child told the court, the judge, it was him. And they took all 4 of her boys. Okay? 4 of her child. And all of them been abused from the system. So this is why I spoke. It is not about that. She was raising her kids right. But if one of them have mental illness and she's been getting trying to help for that child, but if he cut himself, it wasn't her. He did that on himself. And they still took her kids and charged her. So my thing is not all the time is the system. We need a program to help each and every individual parent if that's the case. But if a parent decided to raise their kids that way, well, who are we to tell them how to raise them?
Exactly.
As long as they're being fed right.
Exactly.
And being treated right.
Exactly.
Okay, so y'all listen, I gotta pause it. I got a violation warning for hate speech.
Oh, I'm sorry. If I had any part of that, I want to apologize.
I don't know where that came from.
It probably came because I said the YT people don't give a flip about us in the system. That's probably why it came from. They don't never want to hear the truth.
Facts.
For those who asked what I did for my cousin, I did call the NAWCP on that. No one would help us. Okay, when you think that these organizations are around to help you, they don't. If you are not a high whatever profile person, like you're not gonna be heard. I did that. I did my part. I tried my best to help her.
See, well, I can't agree because I received help. They created a FAP team for my child. They pulled in resources, and other social workers, school attendants got my child the resources she needed, and also I got the resources I needed. So like that's what I'm saying. The system is absolutely broken, and I agree with Drop Queen and you. The system, the foster system, Department of Social Services, those systems are broken. The public school system, those systems are broken. There is some good that comes out of those things, though. I believe that we need to work on fixing the system. No, I don't believe in physically disciplining children anymore. That's me. At the end of the day, I'm a mandated reporter and I'm going to do what I have to do. We may not like it, but I signed a paper that said that I'm going to do that. I did not hear James say or see James do it, so I have no partaking. I took no parts in CPS being called on him because I was not aware. I just heard what Shar stated, that he made the baby describe what he did to her, and he made her hold the chair. That's all I know. I did not call CPS on James.
So CPS must not have agreed with them because they didn't take their kids. James still got
that's the thing. CPS doesn't take your kids for
exactly.
being hit. That's what I'm trying to explain to y'all. They don't do that. You get a caseworker, y'all start working on things, you go to parenting classes, they try to figure out what's the root of the cause. Like, they do things. If your child is, and I'm speaking very general because I know, let me say this, I know that CPS and social services unjustly takes kids all the time. I've put that out there. But on the other end, they don't just take your kids. They're not supposed to just take your kids because your child got a spanking. They're supposed to come into your home and put resources in place to try to figure out what's the root. Why is this happening? What can we do to be better? And I'm telling y'all that from experience. I called CPS on myself. Me whooping my daughter did nothing for her. She was still all over the place, and I needed resources, and they got that for me. I also took parenting classes. I also did lots of things. And I guess I was underage. I became a parent at 14, but I knew at some point that shit wasn't working. So I did something better for my baby, and I got the resources and information that I needed to be a better parent. I did what I needed to do. Some people need to do what they need to do. Like I said, if we're beating on our kids, it's because we lack patience, and that we need more resources and more things to do to find out what is the root cause. And once you figure that out, it gets a lot better, in my opinion.
Okay.
I disagree with you.
You said all of that only to say that you don't hit your kids, right? And you saying that obviously there's resources out there. Nobody ever said James hit his child. They only said
not listening. He did. James has said it, and his daughter said it. Shar said that 3 times. I don't know why you keep missing that. Shar said it 3 times. Like,
he
Jesus.
believe in corporal punishment. Oh well.
But
I
thought it was from him holding up, him having his daughter.
No, that's what we saw. That's what they saw online. That's what they saw. They saw her holding the chair.
People
listen, you got a bunch of excuses. One time you get this, then you move the chair. I'm gonna drop because you can't even stick to your own point. You say it ain't like he hitting her, then you find out he hitting her, then it's another excuse. You all over the fucking place. Please be consistent with yourself.
I'm not all over the place. What you saying just don't make no sense to me. Don't be on social media looking for kids or looking for parents that's sitting up here punishing their kids. You don't know what their kids done did.
Some parents still believe in corporal punishment.
Always got to be mama. Mama did this. Mama did that. Mama did this. Let me tell you something. Mamas are trying their best. And if you have a father, and then we already heard this story, he's trying his best. That's the reason why I say he need to be on somebody's sofa. He need to release and let people know, not on social media, but somebody that might help. But at least he's there. It's a lot of females right now that don't have a kid father around. So instead of knocking them down and sitting up here calling CPS like they're going to help. No, that's when your child become nothing but a check. That's it. The only reason why we have foster homes is because it's a check. Your kid ain't nothing but a check. They don't give a fuck about your kid.
Okay, y'all. So on that note, everybody that's in here, y'all, we can resume this conversation tomorrow. On this same page. I will be on this page, y'all, going live for the next few weeks. So if y'all not following this page, follow the host. Okay. So you guys will be able to find the Diamond Show in the morning, Monday through Friday, starting at 6 a.m. Eastern time, y'all. We will be here, okay, until I get my other page in order. All right. Everybody, y'all check your tracking numbers. You guys check your tracking numbers, okay. For the Diamond Show tumblers, y'all. Check your tracking numbers for everyone that ordered, okay. Change the subject tomorrow, please. All right. Did they take it that long? Yeah. Yeah, it was that video. It was that video. So yeah. Again, y'all should be following me on every page. Because a lot of y'all are inboxing me, Diamond, what happened? I don't see you. you guys follow me on these pages. And on my backup page, Blaqqdiamond 2. What do you order from? You guys, they are on my website. You guys say, Miss Leacher, do not play that video. Please do not play that video. From my experience, don't do it. You guys, the tumblers and are on the website www.theblaqqdiamondshow.com. If you guys go ahead and put your order in, and probably like the next 10 minutes or so, you guys' orders will go out today. Okay. I have a lot of orders to go. So you guys, yes, if y'all put your orders in today, you guys will go out. Your orders will go out today. Okay. Drop said a word today. Yeah, Drop was in here. Hi y'all. Okay, I love you guys too.
You have a nice one, Diamond. I gotta go. I know I'm still at work and all that, but you have a nice one.
All right, Nerdy, you have a good one too, babe.
Diamond, we don't want to hear this tomorrow, please. Respectfully.
There you go.
Okay?
I don't want to talk about y'all kids.
No, we don't want to talk about this tomorrow. Please. Because people ain't even feeding their kids right, and they wonder why their kids acting crazy. Bye,
Well,
Diamond.
you got a refrigerator full of food. I need to go to jail.
No, but that don't mean they feeding them right.
They feed them fast food and all kind of other shit, but they want to tell somebody else how to
switching.
their children.
They wonder why they switching, Drop Queen.
Big McDonald's every goddamn day.
You guys go on the website. www.theblaqqdiamondshow.com, or you can click the link tree in my bio, you guys, and it will take you guys to the website for the Diamond Show.
But Shay, that's part of the system too. They want parents to have to work so hard to afford food. Then when you get home, you're too tired to cook. Because that's what happens to me half the time. I got a refrigerator full of food, but I be so tired to cook. I don't even be feeling like cooking for them man and them kids. We gonna pick up something to eat. But that's how they have the system. Because eggs $18 a carton. But y'all have a good day. I'll finish my rant tomorrow.
Thank you, babe. I will let you guys know about VIP opening up, you guys, in a few. I'll let you guys know tomorrow. Check. Poetic. I'm gonna check. So yeah, I'll let you guys know that by tomorrow or so. You guys remember yesterday was y'all last day to purchase to pay your remaining balance for your gala ticket. Yesterday, remember? I will let you guys know, yes.
I just want to say, I really do appreciate your page because you let people speak and you let them give their opinion. And I thank you so much.
You're welcome.
Because your page is amazing. Even though we agree to disagree, but at the same time, at least you've given us an opportunity, you know what I'm saying, to say our own words and how we feel. So I just want to say thank you for that.
You're welcome. Stay positive. Thank you, honey. You need to buy a VIP ticket. So yes, you guys, go on the website. Y'all go on the website, purchase your tickets. Y'all purchase your tumblers. Again, I will let you guys know about the VIP tomorrow. That way we can you guys can upgrade, and I'll let you know what's available and what isn't. Okay. I love y'all too. So y'all, let me get out of here and let me get these orders filled, and I will see you guys tomorrow. Okay. I love y'all. I would have did the song, but I gotta hook up